Canadian men's curling champions. He is one of the best skips in the business. Kevin Koe's curling career was rolling along nicely, thank you, but then he decided to change things up. Last season, Koe started a new team. Results not instant. However, a year later, Koe and the crew are clicking. Now he's just one win away from a trip to the final. So it is Kevin Koe. So it is John Epping. So it is the Canada Cup semifinal. Next. Saturday night in Grande Prairie, Alberta, as our coverage of the Home Hardware Canada Cup continues from Revolution Place. Now, this morning it was Val Sweeting in a tie-breaking win over Sherry Middaugh that put her into the semi-final on the women's side against Jen Jones. You know, quite often we forget about the pit crew of a curling team that really make things happen for the skip. Well, Lori Olsen-Johns in the 8th makes that hit and roll to the corner. That led to a score of 2, and Sweeting went on to beat Jen Jones. And so now she is on to the championship final against Rachel Homan. We'll have that for you Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The men, well, they played a tiebreaker. It was Simmons against Epping. And in the final end, with time running out and down by a shot, Pat Simmons tries a really difficult, thin double to score 2. But he hit it too thin. Couldn't hold the shooter. In fact, Epping would pick up one more for the win. 7-5 the final. And so Epping advances out of the tiebreaker. He'll play Kevin Koe now. And the winner will play Mike McEwen Sunday at 7 Eastern. And on this Saturday night, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Grande Prairie. Cheryl Russ alongside. Yeah, I think a lot of people still surprised that 2 years ago, after the Worlds in Beijing, that Koe would make the switch. Last year, he picks up those 3 players, 2 from Martin, 1 from Glenn Howard. They really were 4 individuals, but this year, it's fair to say they are 4 individuals, but playing like one team.
Absolutely, and they did sit down in the off season and discussed all the different styles of play, and they've come up with their own team style and their own team philosophy, and you see that out on the ice. And you know what? The key today is let Koe lead. When he's the leader out there, less discussion equals more shots. And Mark Kennedy, wow, at the 3rd position, he's #1, and you can just tell how much he loves being in the house, and he can put a lot of pressure on Matt Camm.
John Epping has been on the fringe of Ontario curling for a while. Just hasn't been able to break through. I wonder why he's hasn't been able to do it there, but he's very close to making a final here.
I think it's the best team John's ever had. We've all known John for a long time as a wonderful shot maker. Played with Pete Corner. He's played a lot of different teams. He's always been consistent, a great shot maker, but he's so aggressive. It's helped him this week so far, but in the losses it sure hasn't. He's got to really maintain the strategy here a little bit. The keys tonight, especially against this powerhouse Koe team, play the odds, Vic, and for sure, keep it simple without hammer.
Keys to the Game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. When we come back, it is the men's semifinal from Grande Prairie.
Last year was a bit of a struggle, decent year, but I think we expected more. But, you know, it just goes to show you can't just throw 4 guys together and come out these days, especially when the competition's so tough.
Room no, guys, wait for it.
We've had a great year so far, played great, won a couple events, which got us off to a great start. And, you know, even when we're losing, teams are having to play great to beat us. And, you know, that's going to happen the odd time out here. You're always playing good teams.
The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years.
Handshakes, Kevin Koe, John Epping. It's the men's semifinal of the Canada Cup. Time to meet the teams now. It's all brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Skip John Epping. Our lead is Tim March, our second is Pat Jansen, and our third is Matt Cam, and we curl out of the Denelda Club in Toronto, Ontario.
Hi, I'm Kevin Cooey. Our lead is Ben Hebert, second Brent Lang, third Mark Kennedy, and we curl out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
Kevin Cooey with the better record overall at 5-2 compared to Epping's 4-3 gets the last rock and his choice. Remember now that the stones they could pick from all across the sheet, and so it is Epping playing red. Cooey has the last rock to get us underway. It is the Epping lead, Tim March.
Real tight, John.
Well, I'd be shocked if we didn't see a boatload of rocks in play. Possibly not the first end, but both teams to lend to getting them in there as fast as they can, control the scoring area, get the angles right, and then it's all about those rockets coming in later in the end.
Both teams are going to have to watch time because of the amount of rocks they play in. We looked over today and watched them counting down on time issues with their game. So that's one thing to maybe they're going to have to watch very closely.
Heavy. Line only, Kev. Clean it.
Finger going up.
Brent. It doesn't have to curl.
Thinking that it may be a little heavy.
No offense.
It's all there, guys.
No, Mark. Top 4, Mark. Line's good.
No, but it doesn't really need it.
Well, as long as
it does.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
That's good. Whoa. Boy, Ben.
Hey, bud. It's different.
Kevin Cooey really had a consistent week. Started off with the 3 wins, then lost to Epping in round robin, interestingly enough, now up against him again. And then beat Pat Simmons in the final draw that got him second place. It was down to him and Simmons. The winner would get second. The loser would drop down into that tiebreaker. Pat Simmons dropped down and then lost earlier today to Epping.
Hard! Drag it! Go!
No. Hard. Keep going.
We noticed more time issues last year with Kevin Cooey's team, but I think this new philosophy they've all kind of come together and decided what their style of play. Last year there was a lot of discussion out in the ice, and I think that there was, Howard's strategy coming into play, Kevin Martin's strategy, and they now have their own team strategy and ideas.
Clean it for line. Whoa! Clean it!
All the way there, Kev.
Whoa!
Top 4. Same as the first.
Right off! Yep.
Same as the first one.
Whoa! Off, Brent! Off, Brent! Off! Right there.
And on the corner.
Is that any good? Just watch the communication here, or listen, I should say, to both these teams. All the way down. To your point, Cheryl, I think moving Mark into the holding the broom has made a massive difference. It's made him a better player because he used to throw third rocks. He gets to see Cooey's rocks coming down. You get a better feel for the actual different lanes, what the rock's doing, where the break point is. Everybody said, well, that tandem was a great brushing team with Kevin Martin, but Brent Lang's no slouch when it comes to brushing. He's one of the best judges I've ever seen.
Whoa!
Squeeze good.
Whoa!
Small bump.
Well, and Mark and Kevin Cooey seem to have good chemistry in the house, and I think they kind of buy into the same philosophy as well of how to call the game.
And that's exactly the reason that Kevin Cooey said, and he wanted to make that switch to leave Brent. He says, I don't think we're losing anything at the brush.
Or this way, whatever.
He figures he's got 3 of the best in the world. So, all right, they're interchangeable. So Lang going into that second spot, Kennedy to the house. He doesn't lose very much.
Not at all. Gains. I think it gains. I think Mark.
Not bad, right?
Mark.
You got just cross it.
Brent's never played third ever. He's good enough to skip, but his strategy is unbelievable. I used to say when he played with Glenn, if Glenn took a night off, Brett could skip the team strategy-wise. But to hold the broom, to get the angles right, to read the releases, he'd never done it before either. And
No.
I'd have to give the nod to Mark. I think that it's worked out beautifully at the back end.
Top 12.
Line's good. Line's good. Get it here.
Get it there, Benny.
Gotta go, line. Gotta go. Yep. Hard line.
Line only.
Hard.
Keep going there, guys.
Hard, Benny. Go.
Keep going.
Well, they just keep laying them on each other here, don't they?
Let's try, Langer.
Lay another one on me. Let's go.
This is messy.
So for John Epping, a little less consistent to start. At one point, after a loss to Simmons, he was 2-3, but beats Gushue, beats Carruthers, then beats Simmons in the tiebreak. So John Epping has got something going.
Yeah, this is the widest we've been.
Well, Epping must be pretty happy to be in this semifinal. He almost wasn't in this event. There was a tie, virtual tie between himself and Carruthers at the end of last year, and they agreed to let 8 teams in rather than only 7.
No, we don't have the line for the freeze.
We're close, we're close.
You got a chance. Okay, no, now you're freezing. You're freezing. You're freezing.
We're top 12.
Oh, you're freezing.
Top 12.
Yep.
There.
Yep.
Okay, bud.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay, throw.
Sorry, boys. Not much slower, right? I think
We talked earlier about the control zone, basically from here to here and maybe to about there. That's the sweet spot. That's where you're a front end player. You want to get some rocks in there. Anything closer to the button, the other teams freeze, you lose control. What an unbelievable set of rocks thrown here by the front ends.
Not a lot of yellows going anywhere right now.
Good shot, Brent.
Huh? Not a lot of yellows going anywhere. Just one.
My concern with John, and we mentioned it, touched on it in the opening pick, is you got to be careful without hammer. They're so good.
Normal quarter
You
round.
have to remember to bail. That's what he's going to do here now. There's a lot of yellow in there without hammer.
Firm. Yes. Whoa.
Firm.
Yes. Hard. Really hard. Hard. It's good.
What?
It actually rearranged those angles a lot better. They had kind of overlapped the red and yellow with Pat's last shot, so this improves it quite a bit.
You like?
Well, it's not very good.
No.
I don't think so.
Try to scatter our yellows a little.
Yeah, screw up
What
these
if
a
we
little.
hit that one? That's what I like.
Okay.
Low and jiggle it all.
It's tough. These 2 yellows are going to go easy.
Nice to
But
plant the
off the
7.
outside one and kind of jiggle everything.
Yeah, throw a heater.
Yeah, you got to move this, or
Yeah.
Great call here. Hit the outside one with
Okay.
Peel.
Sure.
Try to get
Yeah,
to the
I don't mind
inside.
killing
Kick
all
that. The 2 frozen yellow reds, move them around a little bit. Change those angles.
What do I got to hit? Half?
yeah.
Oh, let's keep our shooter.
Little thinner than that's probably okay.
Okay.
The nice part about this, if Mark's successful, there'll be 3 yellow in play. And if they can kick that red out of the way, there might not be a run back.
Yep. Hard. Real hard, Benny. Hard.
Back that thing up.
Hard.
Kennedy.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. He kicks things around. Yellowstone may be able to be bumped up a little bit. His
Pretty unlucky.
shooter.
Touched.
Take the top one first.
He moved it, but moved it to a worse spot. You hit that yellow dead on with any speed at all, and they're all gone.
He'll get out of here with a blank.
Shoot, I don't think he gets this one over here.
Peel on the nose.
Okay.
Get this going. This will go. It's that or your nose in this. I think that's our best bet.
I like it.
Hair high's okay. Peel.
Okay.
Need some speed here. If you get to the just to the nose, you got to get that yellow has to travel quite a ways. And can you kick out that side one? But it looks like they'll all go, Cheryl.
Matt Cam, the former Ontario Junior champion, won a silver at the Canadians back in 2011. Bang, bang. Oh, he didn't bang it hard enough, so he'll leave one there.
You didn't get it on the nose.
No, needed to come up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's never going.
This relationship between Matt Cam, who joins the team this year for the first season with John Epping, is something that
No, I was hoping
Coach Jim Wilson says
hit it
is
there and then stay in the pocket, right?
Yeah.
this week really has taken on a the relationship has just grown to the point where they're really comfortable this week. It's taken that long, and particularly in the last few games, and they've all been wins, 3 straight wins.
I agree.
Well, again, it's the first year for this team, so probably Matt getting comfortable with John and when he can jump in and suggest things.
Solid control.
We're almost normal.
Yes.
Yep.
Hard brakes.
Real hard.
Really hard.
Hard.
Really hard. Nose is okay. Hard. Sit.
Okay. Not so bad.
Okay.
That might have worked.
Yeah, I curled a lot.
I don't think you can get rid of that top yellow.
It's pretty good. Sorry, Kev. I thought I was pretty close.
Yeah, that took off. I didn't think that was going to run.
Just normal. I think it'll just finish a bit. It's running pretty straight.
John gets it right between the two simultaneously. It'll kick through, but there's risk.
It's normal 3/4. Inside.
He's trying that, right?
He's trying that.
You got this.
I might have the double or some kind of roll over there.
John's decided to go normal, trying to save this rock he's throwing. Try to keep something in play.
Possibility of a force.
Whoa.
No. Let it come over. No.
Oh.
Hey, bud.
It's not often you'd see a 7th-ranked skip at 81% in the semifinal of a tournament.
That's probably a first, but it's style of play. It just is. So many rocks and plays we just noticed. It's doubles, triples, Angor raises, freezes through ports. It's just high degree of difficulty.
The thing that John's going to have to watch for is the stolen ends he allows. He's 12 stolen ends so far this week, and that could be the issue in this game because Kevin just doesn't allow them.
Is that for coup?
I think it might be easiest just with normal.
Yeah, I think so too. Roll a rock, ideally?
Yeah, I want to roll in here so we can't nose that.
You'd like to soften your weight on this type of shot, but not in the first end out this wide. Nobody's even practiced out this far. So keep it from taking off here.
Normal. Easy normal.
Yes.
I think so.
Hard.
I think so, Langer. Come on.
Whoa. Yes. Hard. No roll. No roll.
And rolling it inside.
Let's call Marcus.
That's a beauty.
To sit the 2 with last rock here in the first.
Attaboy, coup. Attaboy, Kevin. The toss.
This new theory, it must be really hard for Ben not to sweep. It's just hard for me to watch him not sweep.
I don't think you could have really prevented this.
Yeah.
This here?
It's real thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not worth trying to hit and roll underneath?
Oh, I think we go for this. Okay.
Can he put it through the uprights? That's the danger, because to make this run double, he has to just hit a fraction of an inch of the top yellow. There's not much surface through that, and missing the top yellow.
Yep.
Sean Effing is last. Picked up by Pat Jansen. Get it, catch it. And just across the top. And so it will be the open draw for 2.
You're like a quarter rock away. Yeah.
So was that? Okay.
So here's this path here.
That close.
Thanks, bud.
Great attempt.
Dead.
Showed off the end with like 6 rocks, and now you got.
Yeah, real close to that. Only a 95.
So it's not a little extra. It's just nice.
Yeah, add 1 foot, we'll clean it.
Okay.
Final stone here in 1. Put it in the paint for a pair.
Good luck, Benny.
Okay. Line's good for button.
Clean it.
Button
We're all the way there for button. You clean. Play
it on the button, Langer. Boy, Kev, nice weight. Good shot.
Showing the button.
Shooting coup. That's an M, boy.
Take that little bit of knowledge, tuck it away. Or when you may need it. 2-0 Cooey.
Another victory for Rachel Homan and her team from Ottawa. And there's one of the better shot makers in the country, Emma Miskew. Gets 1, gets 2.
Rachel Homan, who was riding a 25-game win streak, had it come to an end in the final round robin draw, but she had already clinched first place, and now we'll play Val Sweeting for this year's Canada Cup title. We'll have it for you Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And Emma Miskew on the right and Lisa Weagle on the left here and watching. They had a practice between the draws today. So make a note of 1, 3, and 5, TSN 1, 3, and 5 tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Kevin Cooey gets 2 in that opening end with Last Rock. So here in the second, it'll be John Epping that has the hammer, playing the Redstones.
It's all the little things that you watch for. You see Mark Kennedy, and we talk about him so often about how great a team player he is, but you heard him last end going, make it good for him, make it good for him. You know, they put it on the button, and that's something that Kevin can bank and remember the next time he has to hit the pin.
Line's great. Line's great. Line's good. Line's great. Looks like it's not slight. Go, go, go. Hard.
Come on, come on, get there, come on, come on, come on.
Hard. Okay.
Well, as many of you know, mixed doubles will make its debut in the Olympics of 18 in Korea, and also it'll be part of this year's Continental Cup. Lisa Weagle just recently played in an event, and it's interesting to note how many of the top curlers are now saying, okay, if I can't make it with my team, maybe I can get to the Olympics, win a medal with in a mixed double situation. So you had the McEwens winning that recent event in Oshawa. Lisa Weagle playing with John Epping. Some interesting combinations. Brad Gushue was playing with Val Sweeting. So it's possible if you get to a point and your team doesn't qualify for the Canadian Curling Trials in team play, you may make the phone call and say, hey, would you like to play mixed doubles with me?
Great opportunity to have too. You've got 2 routes to get there, and that would be a great plan B for a lot of these teams that don't qualify.
And we'll see it at the Continental Cup in Las Vegas, the second week of January after stop in Banff for the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game.
Whoa, whoa, Matt.
I've really noticed a lot of clubs now in Calgary, especially, are putting in mixed doubles leagues. It's really catching on because you don't have to find 4 players, just another player, and away you go. So great for the curling game as well.
I think you want to throw control.
Control center line's fine.
Maybe even here.
Okay, tighten it off center then. Yeah, I don't want to see it run. So where are we trying to roll?
Right in between.
Okay. Normal.
Whoa.
Yeah, we got lots of waves.
That fishtail was all over, huh? Looked like a bad night after a freezing rain.
No, try and go through the hole.
Oh.
It's fine. Hey, Brent. Sorry, boys.
That slid way tight.
Part of them slid tight. The rest
Watch
of them.
it. Okay, now, accelerator. Oh, gee, wheel spin. Look out, look out. Bring it back. Let off.
Rudder. Well, and I slide tight, and all we talked about was how much it curls. It's like, okay. Hello.
Oh, that's funny.
Whoa.
Norm, quiet as anything.
Never.
Me?
Tammy.
Whoa.
Tammy.
Pat Jensen.
What just to try to cover for Brent, which I don't think I'll be able to do. He once you slide tight, he was trying to use his rudder. He turned his rudder out the other way instead of flipping it underneath, toe out, to try to get the shoulders back to some semblance of order to get some type of line.
Yep.
Mark
Heavy
Kennedy.
board, easy control. Let it go.
Now, one of the reasons
Benny.
Kevin Cooey was
Hard.
telling me he made this switch.
Whoa. Other side of the 4-foot. Go.
Siebert takes it. He just never stops. He just is wonderful at the brush. But one of the reasons he made the switch and brought Mark in, because he wanted to separate and establish his team. Because last year he said, look, those two came with their opinions, their ideas, their style of play from Kevin Martin, taking nothing away. Brent Lang comes in from Glenn Howard
Yep.
with whatever he picked up
Whoa.
from Glenn Howard
Yep.
over the
Yep.
course
Real
of
hard.
time. And Cooey said, I have my ideas. So basically I said, I'm going to switch. We had a meeting. This is what I wanted you to do. Mark, you're coming up here. And just to establish an identity of their own.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's hard to explain that to people where you say, well, let's just put the best 4 players together. And we tried an all-star situation years ago for the Calgary Olympics, right?
Absolutely,
in 88. And it didn't work. Now, mind you, they only played together for minutes. They didn't get together for a couple of years like these guys do. But it takes time. It doesn't matter what it is.
Just not right in front of ours.
But Vic, you're onto the key thing that held them back, in my opinion, is it was a bunch of different philosophies. A lot of finesse players playing with arguably the best high weight hitter in the history of the sport. It was hard to marry those 2 strategies together and make it work. This year they got it together.
And there's the difference. And so you have somebody like John Epping. And that's what the Olympics has done as well, Cheryl. We know that after that 4-year cycle and after 14, the next year is experimentation for a lot of teams. Some blow it up and start fresh. Some will take 1 or 2 players. Last year, John Epping went with 3 players. Didn't like it. This year, he's replaced the third with Matt Cam. Now, this is the team that they're going to go forward with. And over this 2-year period, try to qualify for the curling trials.
Exactly. You know, you're always looking for the best fit, and you always want to try to have, 4 players that are on the same page as you, and it takes sometimes a little bit of juggling to find the 4 of you that will fit together the best, and I think John's really happy with this combination.
Easy, normal.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Clean.
Clean it.
It's normal.
Whoa.
I don't think we're
Whoa,
light.
Benny.
Little bit, Benny.
Yep, Benny.
Little bit. I got this. Anything, Mark.
Go.
Okay. Not bad.
Had to hang around there, otherwise Johnny'd be sliding in behind that corner.
Into here. Oh, no, you're not. I don't think so either.
So just normal.
Okay. How's it doing here? Is it coming up?
It's running pretty straight and then finishing.
Okay.
This is a better looking in than we've seen sometimes John have when he has the hammer. There's always, it gets quite congested, but this is a lot more open, low risk.
We can't roll into the.
If you can't score your deuce, you can end up with a blank and move on.
That's why his numbers were so low, and then that'll fool you. That's a false positive with John. It's not like he's running around missing wide open hits and missing the rings.
But we saw that earlier today. And full credit to Val Sweeting and the game plan that they came in with.
Yep.
Our thought was Val sometimes got herself into trouble. Why? Being overly aggressive when she should have backed off. John Epping, exactly maybe the same kind of player. John, it's really good to have the foot on the accelerator, but sometimes you do have to step on the brake. And showing a little bit of it now, just saying, okay, it's not developing. I'm backing off.
I think it's tough, especially with a young team, too, because if you play scared, if you play defensively, play a little conservative, how do you beat a Kevin Cooey? How do you beat a Brad Jacobs or a Brad Gushue? You have to have some risk in there to make their shots hard. It's a balancing act.
Cheryl, I don't disagree with what Russ is saying. Never play scared, but at the same time, don't be sucked into their game.
No, have a plan.
And that's maybe the difference, right?
I agree. And I did talk to Val a little bit after this last game, and they said exactly that they had come off, they'd played a bunch of games in a row, they wanted to just start off open. That was their game plan, and they stuck with it, and I think that's why they got a win out of it.
Quite as fast, but I think it'll be close. Yeah, add a couple feet.
So a tight corner covering the edge of the 4.
Weight's good.
Another corner out covering the edge of the 8.
Back
They
four.
both belong to Epping. Final stone for Kevin Cooey here in the second.
If you're back 4, back 8, get it back there. Line's good.
Ideally
Doesn't need a curl.
in front of the tee line, but they don't care. Get it buried. If it's back 8 foot, who
Never
cares?
up.
Get it buried.
Never on. Go,
Make
Benny.
Epping come and chase us.
Go, Ben.
Come on, Brent.
Hard. Come on, keep going, Brent. Go, go, go. Hard.
Gee.
Not quite.
Pardon? That was going to warp.
He had more weight.
I got to the center line. We just thought it was a little further. Yeah. He threw that positive, too. Just it's the inside path. Yeah. If that's out in the good stuff, it's back 12.
very big point. We talked about it this afternoon or this morning's game. The middle, as you're talking about, the good stuff is not as good. It's out wider where it's good. If it glides better, carries another foot, curves. Martin's buried.
Yeah,
really hard. Real hard, Pat. Real hard.
Jansen trying to hold this, get it. Oh my goodness! And now does he have enough to spin it out? A little bit more. One more turn. No, does not deserve another. And it'll stop back edge of the 12 for the single. They did well to get it by the guard. Epping forced to take one. From the 5 sheets that were busy all week through round robin, Wednesday through Friday, we're down now just to the 1, and all eyes are on sheet C right in the middle of Revolution Place. Here in Grand Prairie, it is the men's semi-final of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. Welcome back, everyone, on this Saturday night. Kevin Cooey up 2-1 after John Epping was forced to take the single, couldn't roll the shooter out, couldn't get the blank. And so Cooey will have the last rock. He has the hammer here in 3, playing the Yellowstone.
Come on, Mark, it's going.
Not quite getting the finish here so far today.
You're that good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lock it on, bud.
Just top 8.
So the winner here will get that all-important spot in the curling trials 2 years from this week in Ottawa to determine who goes to Korea as Canada's representative. As well, they pick up a $14,000 first prize. They will get a spot on Team Canada or Team World, or no, Team North America against Team World at the Continental Cup in Las Vegas. And then, of course, there's that additional money for $1,500 for every round robin win.
Keep going. Good see you guys.
It's good, bud. Throw.
Some rocks will fit slow, no?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm a professional. It's like, what did you do? When did you stop talking?
Wow.
Keep an eye on this one. I think
Hard
that first one
line.
of Ben's is a little bit straight.
Weight's good. Hard line.
Yeah, because they got some good move on Eppingstone.
We'll see what they say here.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Wait only. Wait only. Okay, well.
Lock it on half, Kev.
Just freeze it. Weight's perfect. No, not for weight. Not for weight.
Okay. How about there?
I told you it was there.
What a nice shot.
Yeah, how about there?
Very nice.
Just move it a bit. Sit there. Okay. Even freeze on the inside's not bad.
So, like, top 4, Johnny?
Top 8. Top 8.
Yeah, this one. Should be good here.
This has
Same as it was first time, right?
Yeah.
feeling like the first end, doesn't it?
Another brilliant display, though. There isn't a rock anywhere remotely close to the button. Everything's high, usable.
Top 8.
Yeah.
Go line a bit, boys.
Whoa. Whoa.
Top 8, just.
Hard.
Top 8.
Hard then.
Top 8.
Whoa. Hard.
Just top 8.
Just a little
Hard.
tap, John.
Hard. Hard. Great. Good shot.
Shot, Pat.
Sweet, boys. I could drill that. Lose everything, though.
Okay, what else do you want to do?
I don't know. Probably.
This is the one thing we've seen a lot more this year is Kevin's just calling the game. We talked about in the opening, there was a lot of discussion last year. I think it affected everybody, and there's so much less this year. And I think that gives Kevin himself a lot of confidence.
Well, what are you going to do? Shot.
Yeah, the angles are bad here. Instead of trying to move them around a little wee bit, open it up. Blank's fine. Get you back to even ends. You're one up here, so you don't have to do anything crazy. One up with. You've got huge control with a hitting
peel
team
a hair
like
high
Cooey's.
and roll there. We'll sit 3.
Okay.
Should Mike touch this? It shouldn't move it though.
Okay.
Okay, peel.
You guys don't want to guard and waste a couple of days?
Hair low.
No, I don't mind this. All right, boys. Take this.
You got this, bud.
This is what Kevin Cooey's actually hoping for. He has more yellow rocks to remove all the reds here after this drops.
Hard!
Pat Jansen.
Hard!
Matt Cam on the brush. An explosion of yellow. And away they go.
Nicely done.
Both teams happy with that.
Yeah, I think so. There's 5 tries here for Cooey to get the blank.
Oh, spot curled
Yep,
first.
yep, gotta go.
Yep! Hard!
Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark.
Stay with the roll.
Hold in there, roll right beside it. Go,
Yep,
go, go, go,
yep,
go,
yep,
go,
yep,
go.
yep, yep.
Just comes hard off.
Good shot, Brent. Really good.
Really nice.
Beauty, buddy. That curls. Mark said that in the first ridge there that wasn't there earlier.
Yeah, I threw that hard and pretty straight.
Wonderful communication, right? The only way Brent can make that shot better after it stops is to explain it to the next guy. So the whole team understands that spot. It really curls hard off the line.
Big Norm. Firm, firm.
Real close. Whoa, whoa, Tim. Firm. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Ah. Spins it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Which turn do you want, Ken Cat? Probably the out. I like my out turn. Saw Kevin's here.
Oh, yeah.
Heel.
Yeah. Yeah.
No sit. Here, little Mark.
Look at the ice they're taking here. It is Mark's out turn because he's left-handed, which will run a hair straighter, but that's 0 ice.
Yep. Yep.
Back it.
Gotta go, Brent. Gotta go. Gotta go. Go, go.
Both Mark and Ben Hebert have Canada Cup wins back in 2011 with Kevin Martin. Kevin Cooey has his own Canada Cup win in 2008.
Nice to roll away over here.
And Brent Lang, of course, in 2007 with Glenn Howard. So they've all been on the top step here at the Canada Cup.
Yes. Yes.
Last way.
Yes. Okay.
Good.
Clean.
This is going to be the key matchup, I think, in this game is Mark Kennedy and Matt Cam. Mark Kennedy coming in at 90%, Matt Cam at 82, so he's going to have to hold his own against Mark.
Big difference.
I thought there was no chance we were rolling to the outside there.
Clean. Just clean. Easy. Whoa. Okay.
Good shot. Shot, Mark. Thanks.
I got the pass.
I'll throw normal out there. Same as you.
Not a lot of movement out that wide.
Sometimes when you're a single sheet out here, it can change just a little bit. You don't have all the other players and the air movement from the other sheets.
Clean. Whoa.
Go, John.
Oh, boy. Beauty. Nice shot.
I was impressed with John Epping's weight. Last game we watched how many shots, and he had great weight control on those soft hits. He doesn't overthrow things.
I'm not sure if he's a fan.
All these top teams are getting so good at throwing the appropriate weight at the right time. You watch Jennifer come through the court
Same as you, Mark.
to save the game early in the fourth end against Fowl, and just threw it hard enough to keep it straight enough, but still had enough curl in it to get through the port.
Nice weight, Kev.
Shot, Kev.
Boy, there's not a lot of curl at all there. I'll have to be a little
Nice throw, Kev.
protective here on the blank.
It's okay. Did I throw that peel okay?
Just straight on the nose.
It did that in
Mark did that
Marks.
too, right?
It just
I thought I
came
threw it
pretty straight. And they had one in the same spot.
Just
going away.
okay.
Come
Good
off
to know.
too.
Interesting how this end started to set up in a similar fashion. Cooey got 2 in the first, but it looks like we're heading to a blank here. What's the difference in terms of getting points?
But Kevin didn't like the angles. He could just smell disaster. So he, with the advantage of that scoreboard, why? You know, just so he opened it up, used the guns to make a couple doubles, and away they went. And he'd be happy to do this rest of the game.
That's just wants to have a look at any path.
You happy they're set?
Actually, just throw control.
Yeah, I'll have a look at this again.
Yeah. You clean it? I got it.
Well, nobody's taken a look at that stone on the edge of the 12, so there's no belief that it's in. And just a clean, just to go to school. And with that weight, just about 2 feet of curl. So a blank goes on the board in 3. Cooey continues to lead 2-1 over John Epping. Men's semi-final Saturday night.
Yeah, Grand Prix. So it's probably there.
The World Youth Olympics will be held next February in Lillehammer, Norway, and the Canadian team was introduced moments ago. They include from left to right Carly Burgess, Mary Fay, Sterling Middleton, Tyler Tardy, and their coach Helen Radford. And they'll be heading off to represent our country wearing the new fashionable maple leaf. So we wish them all the best of luck. It's again another. They'll play team games, they'll play mixed double games, they'll play with some other players as well. The first week is concentrated as a Canadian team, and then you go and you play with other countries and people in mixed doubles. So it's an opportunity to have that high level of competition, but it also experience other cultures and other games as well as, for example, mixed doubles. So again, we wish them well.
Great opportunity.
Mixed doubles especially, because the other countries have been focused on that for a lot longer than Canada has, so a good learning curve there for those guys.
So after the blank in 3, it means that Kevin Cooey will once again have last rock here in the 4th. He has the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Center line guard goes up from Epping, and around goes Ben Hebert.
Real close.
Yeah.
Real good.
Okay. Whoa, okay, you're okay. You're okay.
Tim
Line's
March.
good. Line's good. Line's good. Like to see it curl a little.
Run in a bit for weight.
Like to see it curl a little.
Heavy.
It's almost there. A little bounce, not much.
Oh, they didn't need to bounce it.
It's way faster than my other rock. Way faster than my other rock.
You can't get under, can you?
You could go wing. He's trying to get under with back line.
No, you can't do that, but you could do something like this.
Okay. Sure, I'm in.
Or just here. What do you like better?
No, I like the T-line play.
T-line at the most.
Okay.
This path, I think you need 5 feet more. Okay. T-line at the most. Look where you put the broom.
They can see enough of it, and the guard's long enough with the T-line weight. Tap it back. Roll underneath the guard.
What Cooey's trying to do here is set up a big end. Like he's in that situation where he knows John's going to take a little risk, one down without. Going to save both of Ben's rocks here. They got a lot of time to get that ribbon out later.
Top 4.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, off.
Top 4.
Go, Mark, go, Mark, go,
Mark, go, Mark, go, Mark. Mark, go ahead. Mark, go.
Good spot.
Good shot. Good shot.
Takes its time there.
That's pretty good, boys. Yeah. Great shot.
That's really good. John hits the one, Ben just threw it, jams on the other one. And Team Cooey's got the intern slash if they want.
Top 12, right on it.
Yep. Same weight that I've kind of been throwing?
Yeah, I think so.
That looks...
Top 8.
Weight's good.
Top 8.
Pat Jansen.
Yeah. Weight's good. Weight's good.
Get close.
Wow.
Always found when you keep playing this exact same shot with talented brushers, this gets warm here. This spot gets that fraction faster.
Gotta go.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Little bounce now, John.
In fact, they found that with Tim March's
Shot, Pat, beauty.
second stone. They thought that somebody said, oh boy, that's really fast in here. Here we go again. This is one. This is last end, and again, Cooey will go up and run this guard. It's just not setting up properly for him.
Little better this time, but I don't disagree with the play. You could come around and tap that yellow. It's a little bit risky, but John's got to come to Kevin here on this thing. So what's John do now? How do you get the yellows out? You can get one of them.
Yeah. We could intern freeze soon.
I think, like you said earlier, Russ, Kevin's fine with the blank, so he's really not pushing it too hard.
We play the wide here.
Up one.
Scoreboard dictates everything.
I like the wide.
What about just replacing the guards?
You got to replace it there, though.
Yeah.
We can't guard this side. If they play this and sit here, we're in trouble.
Yeah, just kind of like biting center.
Okay.
If we're going to play the guard, why don't we loop one around, right?
All right.
Yeah.
How deep, Johnny? Back four?
Where is that? Back four?
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Well, this, to my mind, is an interesting call. I mean, he could guard and say, as he says, I've got to protect that yellow that it could be slashed back into the red. So instead of taking that risk, we'll just come right around. You come get us now.
Yes, yes.
The guard has to be so perfect. That's the risk. You leave a little bit of it open, and they do play the slash. This way, you could get the force.
Back eight's okay.
Back 12.
They follow you down, or
back eight's good. Yeah.
It's real close.
It's heavy.
How heavy?
Back 12.
Whoa.
Yeah, we gotta wait, John. Back 8, back 4.
Yes.
Yep.
Whoa.
It's a hair heavy, but they need to sweep it for line.
And heavy it is.
Okay, bud.
And all the way back and all the way out.
I wouldn't have been near enough ice with the right weight.
I'll take on that one. It's my fault.
Pretty good. In a perfect world, if you could ever chisel our yellow. What am I doing?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to get to nose.
Just split it?
Throw this aggressive for weight.
Split any one of those?
If you ever chisel this one, it's probably not awful either, but. Back line-ish. Back 12.
Real snother setup shot for Cooey.
Which one are you
here.
trying, Kev?
This one.
Hit the top one. Spread them apart as much as possible.
Back line.
Okay, well, why don't you go talk to him
Like
then?
that.
I'm worried it's gonna open up our back one and.
Open this up?
Yeah.
We're just thinking he's going to have a nose double on his top red.
Well, if I make this good, guys, ours are both side
These are it's gonna go way over here.
Okay.
Oh, put it over there then, Langer.
Okay, I like it.
Try. I think I can be a little
See it better than we do.
If I hit any of those with back line,
I'll tell you what, that's a different conversation than we had from them last year.
No question about
They
it.
backed right off, and, Mark said, you see it better than we do, so.
That's exactly right. They offer it up, and then they let Kevin decide.
Because we saw an awful lot of conversation last year from before. But again, it comes back to what we said earlier. 4 individuals a year ago.
12.
Today, they're 4 individuals, but playing as a team.
It's exactly what's happened, isn't it? It's a tough shot for Langer, though. He's got to throw this pretty hard.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Yeah!
Whoa. 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 That one, Mark. That one.
Unbelievable.
Great shot.
Perfect.
Beauty.
Oh, yeah, we'll make it like that then, Langer.
Yeah, or just do that.
Make it like that.
Like that. Do that and we'll just shut up. Good shot.
Behind the yellow.
Oh. Play that smart.
Yeah.
When you heard Kevin, when he called that, he said play it aggressively,
That's
throw it
probably
with good weight, because you had
that
that
right?
option to
Hit
play
roll
off
here's
so many
probably
stones
best.
and split it open.
It's hard to do that, though, isn't it? You want to keep your yell in the rings, and here you are throwing, back line to, or well, hack at least weight there.
It is hard.
Well, good for now.
Kind of way you like.
Control.
Brent played 10 years with Glenn, and he was so good at throwing the right speed.
Let's remember that shot.
Yeah.
See where this
It'll be
end
good.
goes.
Right up.
Because, they've got 3 spread out now, albeit the redstone is still shot.
Hair solid. Real close, though.
Sometimes a shot like that early in an end gets overlooked.
Yes. Yeah. And this, now it becomes a hitting contest, and
Whoa. Timmy. Yes.
a lot of yellow in there.
Art. Go, go, go.
Oh, good spot.
It's good.
Beauty. I got confused when he said. Good job. Good spot.
Just want to stick around here.
Okay.
You want to throw it hard this way?
Sure. Trying to hit like
the confidence in, because you're trying to build an end here, so you're going to throw Peel at this. The confidence in Mark Kennedy to throw Peel and hang around.
Exactly.
That's a bit of a luxury. Might be a double here and hang around. You got to be a little. You're probably better to hang around than you are to make the double.
Whoa! 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 Up!
Other one.
Oh.
Hit that back one, maybe.
No, you're good. You got it.
Oh, we'll get it out,
Hard,
Kevin.
Kev. Hard, hard, hard.
That works, Mark.
Okay. Kevin kind of gave up on it.
Good shot. Sorry, guys. I didn't give it a great
Mark.
chance. It's fine.
Control.
Okay.
Watch the run good. See this. Here, last.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Matt
Hard.
Cam.
Hard.
Hard.
Whoa. Hard. Yep. Hard.
Last year at the Tim
Hard.
Hortons Briar with
Hard.
Mark Keane, they went 5 and 6.
Yep. Shot.
Spot.
You want to nose it?
Yeah. Okay.
Just nice control.
Control.
Won't do anything crazy here.
Kev, did you say control?
Yeah.
Now, nose, you could try to roll in a little bit, but Kevin knows that we hit this dead on. Epic goes for the double. He's rolling over towards that other one. He's going to group the reds together. It's going to be tough for John to keep the reds separated long enough that Kevin Koe doesn't have a double.
To get out of this again and force another blank. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Like if, let's say John Epping takes on this double and maybe misses it, he rolls over towards his own. Koe makes the double, he's sitting 2 and scores 2.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we'll try and roll it back into here, though. I think that's where you want to roll it. Like you want to roll it dead back.
Yeah, ideally, yeah, right here somewhere.
So just nice normal, not like nothing hard. Okay. There you go. Just finish a bit.
Kind of rolled just short of center line.
Should run fairly straight for a good chunk of the sheet.
Yeah, I think we're trying to roll underneath.
A big jump there on the back.
Just try and roll this in behind the yellow.
Okay.
John can't get shot rock off that top one without rolling towards his own, which sets up the double we talked
Seen the
about.
spot a couple times.
This is a smart call.
This could leave a double back in
Yeah.
for Kevin off
Yeah,
the red.
true. Yeah, his hands are kind of tied here, aren't they?
Try to roll.
Try to roll in and hope.
Norm. Easy, normal.
Whoa. Never. Whoa, whoa. Close.
Whoa.
No, no. Yep.
Yes! Oh, yes.
Took off on him. That little jump.
Sit.
And it'll roll to the back edge of the 8 center line.
I'm right behind John when he threw that. I thought he was a little wide, if anything. Halfway down, they weren't even thinking of sweeping. It's getting a wee bit dished out there. There's a little bit more curl. We watched a lot of the draws wrecking at the very end of the week. A little bit more curl there.
Throw control.
Trying to make the double, but with control weight to stick around.
That was a good throw. It did. It definitely
think so.
I've seen any yours throw like that.
Doesn't have to move the back one very far.
7/8.
2/3, 3/4. 3/4.
Seen anything? Should come up here, hey?
No, this is where you threw that draw. I think that's good for board. I curl a little, but
trust it.
It's a great comment.
It is.
I don't see it curling a lot here.
Yep.
Just trust it.
Hard. Yep. Never off. Never off. Hard. Never off. Never off.
In that directional brushing.
Never off. Never
As
off.
Ebert will pick up the edge, and then they just run it by.
Good sweep, guys.
Could have taken a bit more. It was out to that. I thought that would come off.
Never off. Never off. Never off.
So he takes that leading edge, and by that brushing, hopes to get a little bit more out of it.
trying to back it a bit. It's kind of that they're sweeping the path of least resistance to try to get the rock to back and follow the path of the broom.
Very solid. Post the same weight. Whoa.
Coming up a little later, we'll hear from the high performance director of Curling Canada, Jerry Peckham. We'll talk about the brush controversy that was making news in the world of curling in the last few weeks.
You try it, eh? Try what? Get and roll, and if we can make the double? I don't think so.
It's a pretty great roll by John.
Yeah, it is. The double, you have to do it with hack weight kind of thing.
Good throw.
Nice shot.
Well, if he knows it, you get one.
Edge of 8, Mark.
Yeah, it should be draw path here. Draw off.
What's that?
Should be draw off. Yeah, it's no
95,
faster.
Kev.
Brent saying draw path. That's the one they use to draw for the button at the start of the game in practice, so they know it. Why take a broom anywhere else?
But the ice will have changed, correct?
Yeah, a little bit, but not a ton. It'll be they warmed that spot up, so it's kind of at game speed already. So
Do you need it?
I don't think it'll be too much difference than when he threw in practice.
Line's pretty good for it.
He threw so many down that spot, Vic. It was already like second, third in before the game started.
Good, Kev.
Nice weight, Kev. Good shot.
And again, right through the pin for the single. Just didn't quite set up for Kevin Koe. Forced to take his one, but he continues to lead at 3-1 after 4. It was April of 2014 when Kevin Koe rocked and shocked the curling world. He announced that he would be leaving his team, the reigning Brier champions, and moving on with 3 new players. Ben Hebert, Mark Kennedy, Brent Lang were about to join Koe, forming a team that many thought would be unstoppable. However, there wasn't any instant success for this Fab Four. You see, last season was a struggle. They won just 2 Bonspiels, failed to make the final in any of the Grand Slam events, and they missed the playoffs at the Brier altogether. However, as Koe has always said, his new team was on a 4-year plan. He reminded people that just because you have 4 great curlers doesn't mean that you have a great curling team. And it's the team part that takes time to be great. This season, and especially here in Grand Prairie, Team Koe have shown all the signs of now being that great team. That 4-year plan hopes to end with a trip to the Olympics in Korea in 2018. And a win here on Sunday would put them one step closer. And it's interesting that of the 8 teams that were here, top 6 on the many winning list, including number 1 Brad Gushue. So survivors include Kevin Koe, Mike McEwen, who's into the final at 2 and 3, and of course John Epping, who's number 15 on the list at 22,000. And the only invader is Nicholas Edin from Sweden, who's number 7. Otherwise, it's all Canadian-based teams on the money list of the World Curling Tour. As we welcome you back, Kevin Koe getting the single in 4, leads 3-1. We go to 5. John Epping has the last rock. He has the hammer playing the Redstone.
As long as you line here. Top 8, eh, guys?
Kevin had one crack at the double, and they didn't quite ice it wide enough. Look, I thought it was in a straight spot. It actually curled on him a little bit, and that was his one and only try for that 2-ender.
Well, you might think he could have thrown more weight at that, but he really wanted to stick around, so tried to ice it for the board.
Hard, guys, go.
Easy hit weight, and it just came up on him at the end.
Get a good one.
Hard, you gotta go.
Come on. Get it
Come on, Matty. Go, 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 go.
Johnny.
Hard.
Might come out in the open here.
Yeah, get up the other side. Get up the other side.
Okay.
Boy, it does. Almost by a full stone.
Top 12.
Top 12. 14-5.
Yeah.
Depends on how you time stones. 14-5 is from there
It looks a little light to me. It looks light to me.
to the far hog line, a constant distance, so you're not worrying about releases pulling back or sliding out hard and pulling back or sliding out slow and pushing, and you get a constant distance.
Whoa. Come on. Yep.
But that, you get virtually double that number to make it 29 seconds from one end to the other. That's pretty fast ice.
Sorry, boys.
Woo.
Lined up pretty good. Lazy throw.
Just through.
Talked about a lazy throw. He just didn't have enough rotation on it, and you don't get the carry you do when you throw the right rotations.
Look what they did with that error, though. They lined up the yellow onto the reds. It's still usable. Don't ever give up on something. So many teams turn around and slam the broom, and that rock double raise could come in handy.
Soft tack, quiet hack.
Yep.
Real soft tack.
Yep. Hard. Really hard. Hard. Whoa. Yes. Hard.
Tim March.
Hard.
Have to go on that yellow, John.
Whoa, then. Whoa.
It's fine. It's good.
All right, Johnny.
And does well. Look at that, to push it to the back edge.
Good judge, Matty.
Russ, pay attention here, okay, because Christmas is coming up. TSN Shop. You never know what I need. One-stop destination for officially licensed professional sports gear and curling merchandise. Visit tsnshop.ca, Russ, and start shopping today.
Benny.
You look good with that hoodie raking your leaves, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
That would be a bunny hug in Saskatchewan, Vic. Did you know that?
No.
I just killed it early.
Really?
Yeah, they call it a bunny hug.
Rolling away, Johnny.
Why would you know that?
Rolling away.
Oh, my daughter lives in Regina.
Oh, good. Quick answer. Very good.
Why would he know that?
I like rabbits.
That's forward.
Whoa.
Maybe a hair firm.
Whoa.
Matty.
Whoa.
Matty. Hard. Heavy. Still heavy.
That could have been so bad
Okay.
for you. But you thought of that very quickly.
Depending on how
Like
it's lined
this?
up.
I think so, Kev.
I could just
But
hear
then we
the
got
call.
3 yellow. Okay.
From Wendy.
Try not to leave your staggered, I guess. Something like this.
Okay.
What do you got to hit?
Here it comes, a double raise. Chance to get really unlucky to jam it on that back yellow. Got to be a little careful.
Yeah.
Want me to take a look?
Looks like close to nose.
Yeah, just gotta make sure we don't jam in the back.
Nose with
Deal.
firm.
Yeah. Firm.
Nose
Dead
with
nose,
firm
I
and
think.
just kick this one out to this way.
Dead nose, even a millimeter low, I think you're
Just
okay.
firm.
Yep.
Watch the back, man.
Hard, Benny.
Ebert will pick it up.
Hard. Hard.
Bang, bang, and through. But they're going to leave that double guard situation center line. And a chance again to come behind if you're John Epping.
How much space was there? I should have taken a look.
That just showed the one
Not much,
sweeper
just enough
theory
that it didn't
again,
drag at all.
where
It
you're
didn't
trying to
drag,
explain
no,
it to
it
people. Now you see only one sweeper. Ben was sweeping to keep it straight. If Rick jumped in, he's actually negating the work that Ben's doing. So that's why most of these teams, because of Brad Gushue's studies this summer, are going to the single sweeper.
Line's good.
Top 4 all day.
No.
Well then, line's great.
Line's really good, guys.
Line's really good.
Line's really
Top
good.
4.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
real good.
Tim.
Not
Go,
too
Tim. Go,
deep
Tim.
here
Go,
if they
Tim.
can.
Go hard. Hard, Tim. Go, Timmy. Go. Go. Whoa.
That boy, man.
Around they go.
Very
Matt
nice.
Cam.
2/3, 3/4. You can go look at this one if you want.
Yeah, I think Mark should go down
think
there.
3/4.
Half.
Yeah.
Thick half.
Yeah, I would say
Gonna
thick
throw this
half.
one a little harder, same weight.
Throw peel.
Thick half, skinny 2/3.
Yeah.
Big shot here. If you could ever stick this at 2, you have a chance to force John to a single would be very big.
Whoa. Yep.
Sweep it.
Yep.
Sweep it.
Yes.
Got it. Wow, got it.
Nice.
Attaboy.
You see Ben hesitating for a second. He could see the line and knew how far the rock was backing off the line. He didn't want to jump on it.
So we now know what the extra guy's for. Langer's there to
yell at him.
Tell him what the heck to do. Ben. Nice shot.
Yeah.
A little quiet.
Chance to roll behind the corner here. Don't remember this spot. I don't know whether coming the other way, this will really curl.
Yes! Hard. Hard.
That is too.
On.
And they hold it so it still stays in play. It is the shot rock for the moment. T-line full in the 12.
Remember the intern coming home in that exact same region, that same lane. You heard Ben Hebert say, boy, that really curled off the center line. So there's a good chance that was going to do the same thing.
Have a good goal, because sitting there is no good. It helps him, right?
Spot. He threw it and rolled it perfect.
Like, I mean...
Yeah. Just trust the
broom. Nose right there.
I don't think so, because the nose there, and then that becomes half around that corner. That thing's in the way.
Yeah.
I think they're talking normal.
If I roll out, you think he's going around that guard?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
All day. I think, yeah, we want to roll just anywhere past the guard is really good.
Yeah. We're calling firm now. Firm normal to get a bit of action.
Roll to the forefoot.
Yes.
Roll. Clean.
Yep.
Clean it.
Yes. Come on, Langer. Hard, Brent. Hard. Hard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Trying to hold that line.
Looks like a tiny error, but it could be big.
Oh. I thought that was the you can't be.
I think it's going to go hard across the line.
Yeah. I guess the easiest way to think of this is you look at that brush and you're wondering why he was on that edge. Whatever way that single brusher is pushing is what you're trying to push the stone or hoping the stone will go. Am I understanding correctly? So because that stone was curling more, Brent was over there and he's pushing that way, so he's trying to hold the stone going to the left. If, in fact, then it was Ben Hebert, and he was pushing from his side, they're trying to push it to the right.
Exactly.
And if you've got two brushers, then you're just trying to carry the stone.
Right.
Yep, he's good.
And if you had two brushers, they'd cancel each other out.
So now you're trying to carry.
And both brushers on it.
Hard, boys. Where are you?
And now you're watching this one right. So if one person would jump on this, if you really wanted the extra curl, it would really be March that would go closest to the stone because you're trying to push it to hit that direction.
Right on.
Okay. It's new for us too.
Oh, is it ever?
I've been asked so many times by people to explain it, and I think it's being more and more clear as we've been watching it the last couple of weeks. And Gushu, I mean, everybody's kind of subscribing to the theory now. I think it's pretty much the way all the sweepers are going.
Yeah, the power stroke is that stroke away from your body, the push stroke, and that's the direction, the directional stroke that you want the path of the rock to try to take. Straight back here, tricky little shot.
Burn. Yep.
Wow. Hard.
Now again, this is curling, and he wants to try and hold the line here.
Throwing like good normally, didn't throw it very hard.
The thing we're starting to ask is why don't you put two sweepers on the same side then and use them, and then they both can try to straighten the rock there.
Sure, I think you'll see that. I really do.
So put Ben on the other side with Rick.
With Brent?
Or Brent, sorry,
Yeah.
and they both can be doing the same thing, trying to straighten the rock.
So that mistake,
Give us a foot or two more.
that one mistake, will open the door here for John Epping to get a deuce.
It's really Kevin's hit and roll out with his first one was a kind of a unforced error that forced him to the tough run back.
I extended pretty good, guys.
Weight should be real good.
And we're not going to belabor the point here, but this is now just a strict carry.
Firm broom.
And a dust.
Looks good.
You see the hair broom in there too that'll polish it if they need some distance.
And there's the 2 for Epping here in 5. We're going to the break. It's the men's semifinal of the Canada Cup. We're tied at 3.
The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Men's semifinal, Canada Cup here in Grand Prairie, and Kevin Koe opened with that deuce. The two, though, in 5 off a mistake by Koe, and John Epping is back in it. We're all tied, and John's with Brian.
John, it's been very close first 5. Obviously, you strike with 2 there. Do you feel you have momentum now in this match?
Yeah, definitely a bit. I'm sure that was a deuce that didn't think was coming. So it's very rare for Kevin to miss a run back like that. But you know, we'll take that, and hopefully we can use that in the second half.
It's a short week, but a lot of really good teams. Has this been a marathon day for you? How's your energy holding up?
Yeah, I mean, adrenaline's is a good thing, right? So it's carried us through this. I think it's our 5th game in like 30 hours. So the front end's pretty beaten up. They're sweeping a lot of rocks, but yeah, we're gonna go hard to the end, and there's no quit.
You're one of the final teams to sneak into this event. How rewarding is it to be not only in this position, but to have played as well as you had all week long?
Yeah, exactly. I think some people probably question why there was an 8th team and it's so close in the tie, and you know, and it's nice. We haven't had the best of years if you look at results. So, and it's nice to come out here and play well all week. We've been really solid.
Good luck the final 5.
Thanks a lot.
Interesting when you break down some of the numbers. Right now it's advantage Koe by 4 team percentage, but both skips are at 78. Both leads, Tim March, Ben Hebert, are at 100%, and we are even on the scoreboard at 3. Numbers after 5 brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for over 20 years.
The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Purex Bathroom Tissue, Purex, 90 years of pure comfort. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
We welcome you back to Grand Prairie on a Saturday night, Revolution Place, men's semifinal. Home Hardware Canada Cup, and we are tied at 3 going to the 6th, and it will be Kevin Koe that has the last rock. He has the hammer, playing the Yellow Stones. Where do you see this? Where do you see this going, Russ?
Well, it has to be short and utilize the free guard zone to try to apply some pressure to your opponent. It's just where you want it. If you drop it, obviously a 1, it's almost useless.
Room. Will Koe continue just that play of going around? And this may end up here. You know, go back to what. Sorry to interrupt you, but go back to what John said about his front end having to pound a lot of rocks and playing what 5 games in 30 hours. Not only you get physically tired, you get mentally tired too, and that could just be a mental lapse. Right there.
Right, and for sure, no question about it. And in fairness, they might have wanted it in the rings, so I don't think he was that far off. But always in arenas, the guys come out, chamois the ice once or twice in that big long 5th end break, and we see that so many times. It's unbelievable. Just get that hair faster.
And it's funny, as players, you always talk about it and say it is going to be because you know that, and everybody still tends to slide a little bit deep on it.
A lot of the ice makers have told me it's because the ice just cools a little bit too. Maybe it's a little crisper. I don't know, but boy, oh boy, it happens so many times. But I do think they wanted that in the rings, knowing Kevin would throw the corner. But we talked about that control zone, that green box I drew up there earlier. That isn't in it. That's advantage Koe.
So as we watch them brush, who knew that brushing would cause such a stir in the curling world? But it has, and I had a chance to talk with the high performance director of Curling Canada, Jerry Peckham.
Well, for the first time in our sport, we wound up with a fabric that we hadn't seen before, and it's a nylon weave fabric that basically has been embossed, so to some degree plasticized. In the process of doing that, it changed its ability to impact the surface of play quite dramatically. And obviously the player group was the first group to bear witness to this, and they began to voice their concern about what they were seeing on the field of play, and they brought that to the attention of the World Curling Federation and Curling Canada.
curling in general, the Curling Association is caught by surprise?
Oh, without question. 40 years, I think, the brushes have been around. We've never seen anything like this before. And I know for a fact it was a random situation. It wasn't by design or intent. Curling brush manufacturers make use of fabrics from a whole variety of other domains. So from the world of marine, from the world of camping, hiking, making bags, etc. And so most of those fabrics are waterproof to some degree. And generally speaking, the same piece of fabric has water-resistant properties on one side and completely sealed waterproof properties on the other, and we wound up with the wrong side down.
All right, so now you're basically, the brushes they can use now for this season through the World Championships are what brushes?
Well, they're brushes that would show, that have a fabric that would show, you know, to the naked eye an actual weave. Because the intent here is to make sure that it's the fabric that's making contact with the ice surface as opposed to a coating that's been put on, you know, in a heat-related process.
I suggest that this forces curling to grow up. Other sports have your regulations, goalies' pads, the size, square grooves in a golf club, compression of baseballs. Does this, in fact, take curling to another level, more like other major league sports?
Yeah, without question, without question. And interestingly enough, the World Curling Federation was already involved in creating an equipment approval process, and the brush debacle, if you will, that hit the scene this year has just simply fast-tracked that. So everybody is aware that this is a short-term solution. We need to bring way more science to bear. We need to engage in a lot more research. We need to involve the brush manufacturers and the elite athletes in that process to make sure that when we come out of it, we're truly where we want to be.
Finally, what other things could you do? Let's see, because you look at other sports maybe as an example. The bobsledders are given their runners prior to every race. Canada doesn't bring their runners. They're given to them by the association, the governing body. Would curling consider something like that with regards to brush heads?
Yeah, I mean, I know for sure there are a few examples of that. Tennis certainly comes to mind. I know that that is one of the options that's on the table that the World Curling Federation is considering. I think, you know, once we get this curling season behind us and have the opportunity to further analyze, you know, the pros and cons of those options, it will be determined whether that, in fact, may be the best one.
So that takes care of this brush problem. And as Jerry says, it was completely by accident. Somebody turned it over, put the inside out, and it was this super scrubber. And they went, whoa, this is dramatic. Full credit to the tour players who said, this is not fair. We are really affecting the ice to too great a degree. And they were the first to sign on, and then with the World Curling Federation and all the associations have come up on this moratorium, and over the course of this season and before next, they'll come up with a standardization. So credit to all those involved, and now we know. And our thanks to Jerry Peckham for sitting down with us.
Got to throw a little more just to get past this one.
Great interview and great explanation.
Tremendous amount of credit. I happened to be at the Stu Cells when all this came to a head, and we all got together in the change room and talked about it, and it was nice to see all the players that are trying to beat each other's heads together say, hey, wait a minute, we're going over the edge here. That's a lot like the square groove issue we had a few years ago in the golf industry, where it was just too aggressive, too much spin on the golf ball, and for the benefit of the sport, everybody got together. The associations, World and Canadian, got together, and so far have come up with a really good solution.
Not going to count
Lots
this
of
one, but I
studies
think
still
it's
going on, so they
maybe a
put a
little
moratorium on it right now, and
foot.
they'll keep testing brooms and material going forward.
Nose is okay, though.
Okay.
It is? Little roll.
Okay.
Just here.
I threw this with control in the fourth
Okay, yeah,
end.
I like that.
You want to roll it right in between those two, eh, Mark?
At the most.
I'd like to roll in closer than the second red on the left-hand side of our screen. This is where there should be maximum curl.
Oh. Clean.
Whoa, yes. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. No, Benny. No, Benny.
Ben.
Mark
Clean.
Kennedy.
Ben.
Yep, go,
Here
go,
in
go,
6,
go, go, go. Hard,
Kevin
hard,
Cooey
hard,
with
hard,
the
hard,
last
hard.
rock. And he has one sitting back edge of the 4, frozen.
Sorry, guys. Good sweep.
Yeah.
Now a bullet nose hit here allows Epping to sit 2.
Yep. Hard.
Hard, Patty.
Really gotta go,
Really
Pat.
gotta go.
You gotta go.
Hard, Pat.
Hard.
Oh, he's don't know if you could squeeze that stone enough, but it sits for shot rock now at the back edge of the 8.
Try to split that.
Before you threw that,
Not sure what to do with that.
We've watched
You can
every
bump
rock.
it and roll my tree.
We talked earlier about Jennifer Jones having to throw a couple a little harder than she wanted to. Matt does the same thing. Watch what happens here. He can't quite get his weight where he wants it. His body is right of the target as we look at it, left as he's throwing. That drags his body left, even though he thinks he's hitting the broom. Everything is going left. Him, the rock, as at release, and that allowed that to over curl.
Like back 4, bump it onto there and
Matt's
roll
got one
over.
more, or is it John?
It's John.
I like that, Mark. That was my first thought, guys.
It's just you gotta make it.
I
You gotta
know.
make it to get rid of this, or
Yeah,
if
you
you
gotta
leave
throw
a
it with, like,
double, then
control,
he's sitting
Mark.
2 again.
Well, it's a lot more precise. This is not a bad shot either.
Nope. I mean, I guess if you just do this, it's not terrible.
No. Make him
Like, I don't like throwing this
It's a bit
hard.
crazy. You
If
could you hit go there, this
Kev,
and
he's got
roll
the
over.
triple.
This is
Pretty
the
easy
best
triple.
result. Except he'll have the.
Yeah, that's the
oh,
best
but
shot.
with you guys
Stick
mean with
this
some
here.
weight.
Back line. No, like hit it is the best shot. That's the only way to really spread them out.
That is the best shot.
But a little risky.
The very best
With
shot
like-
that Langer just
with like
drew up was
hack.
this one,
Yeah.
and the yellow would stay here. The thrown rock would be over here,
like
but
just control
you
weight,
miss
hit the
that,
one
you're
on
in
high three.
not trouble, but you're not going to score more than 1.
It's a little safer.
So how do you
He's gonna
get
have
rid of
a
that
double.
thing? It's
We make the
this
half
way
weight
it
back
might
line, you
jam.
might not have a double. Almost equal
So I think what they might try is actually
not
soft
much
weight, get it to
easier.
go
Yeah,
this
it's not-
way, and then
it's
try to
just
roll
make
over
the
here
double
somewhere.
hand.
I don't mind the other shot.
I like it. It's half rock.
Half a rock, Mark. Probably got to play your out turn, Marcus.
I don't like the out turn, but
You do?
Cheryl, isn't it also what you're trying to accomplish, whether you're going for 2 or 3?
Yeah, it is. And I mean, it's not a lot of risk on it because the worst thing that happens is they don't make it and they end up, they've still got enough time to maybe get out with a blank.
Take it there with easy board.
So I think it's worth the risk.
The angle raise and roll.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because the way these guys hit nowadays with these type of stones, the lively striking bands, to score more than 2 here, he probably has to make this.
Whoa.
Mark Kennedy.
Weight's good. Easy board. Get ready.
Yep.
Wow. Hard.
Whoa, whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Just interesting how they're coming across the face here.
Go, Brent. Go, Brent. Go, Brent.
And trying to spread them
Good shot,
out.
Mark. Attaboy. Nice, Marcus. Good throw, man. Good shoot.
What a shot. I think that other thing that might have factored into that is you've got the number 1 third throwing.
Just need to curl a hair and it's fucking stays there, and that one goes a little further. Still really good.
Yeah, in theory, could have curled the hair more. What a brilliant shot. It's all speed control.
I think I'm just about freezing.
Yeah.
This could be the whole game here if John can rattle off at least 1 double with his 2 tries.
Yeah. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Epping in the first skip stone.
Whoa.
Here in 6.
Yes.
1. Oh, he pulls it off right away.
Shot.
We always knew he was a big shot skip, right?
Yes,
It's
no
just and a good shooter, accurate shooter. It's just a case of when to do it and maybe getting himself into trouble. She said maybe thinking he can make everything too often.
And I think, too, he plays the style that can beat the world's best teams, but you need 4 people executing to do that. I mean, we always watched the Fab Four. They were kind of the first to apply a lot of pressure, shot after shot after shot. You needed 4 players that could execute, or you're in big trouble.
My line will not over curl. So whatever line I'm.
That's real control right
So
there.
you thinking back 8 here, sure?
I think so.
Play that and try and roll it right over.
Yeah, I think it's lots. I think it's good.
Speed's the same.
Yeah, same way you've been throwing. 88 on your last one.
Okay, back 8.
Yeah. 85.
Would you ever play down to the corner that try to corner freeze the Epping Stone at the back 12.
That would be ultimate, but dangerous if it could ever go over curled an inch, and then there goes your end.
Right.
Just sit 2 here and take your chances.
Keep it straight.
You could go top 8.
Freeze it. Freeze it. You want to
Line only. We're real good.
Line's good. All you guys. Does not need a curl.
Line's perfect.
Keep it going. Get it back there. Back there, Benny.
Keep it going,
Now
Benny.
they're trying to carry it, and as well as hold the curl. And boy, they've just gotten away with it. A little over brush, a little over eager.
Line was good.
We had max ice.
They said line was good. We're not even on it.
Okay.
Hey, bud.
Just got to hit the top half of it, eh? Quarter rock.
That didn't curl as much as the guys expected, because they kept yelling line was good, and it's obviously 7 inches wide. So that's that dish effect where as the week goes on, it gets a little bit straighter inside out.
Yeah.
He'll be close.
He made a double with his first.
Whoa. Whoa. Yes. No. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Whoa.
1, 2. Oh, goodness. Wow.
Great shot.
Epic. Epping.
Great shooting.
Back-to-back doubles. Wow. Can get you out of a lot of trouble, can it?
Oh, no kidding. That wasn't a simple double. You'd take on some risk. It was pretty thin.
He's just playing with so much confidence.
So going after the shot stone, sitting back edge of the 12, looking for the blank.
Easy.
Sorry, I had no idea what you said there.
Sorry, that's right.
So 2 terrific shots, back-to-back doubles by John Epping. Turns an end around, and Cooey's forced a blank. Two key shots for the price of 1, and it's just this ability to make the double to bail yourself out. How good is it?
Well, against a team like Cooey this late in the game, you miss both these doubles, you lose. It's that simple. You're 3 down, and that one wasn't all that difficult, but John made it look easy. But this one, thin double, you could track this back. You tend to want to hit them too thick. Bang, bang, almost stuck it.
Led to the blank. The key shot is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. So to the 7th we go in a 3-3 tie.
Mark,
Cooey must be wondering what he has to do to get something going here after that deuce in the first. He'll once again have the last rock. He has the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Well, and blanking hasn't been an issue for Kevin, and you'll see him watch for it this end. He'd surely like to blank and carry the hammer to 8.
Top 8, bud. Yeah. Same as that last shot, top 18.
Very reminiscent to the women's game earlier, where Jennifer made a couple of absolute world-class shots to tie that game up. And
wide.
Kevin Cooey has fell sweeting. Just have to remind yourself, hey, we have 4 ends to go, and I've got hammer here. We're still in good shape.
Okay, line's good. Line's good. Yep. Okay, you're okay. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Line's great.
Gotta go, wait.
Yep.
Gotta go, wait. Come on.
Whoa. It's good.
And for everything related to curling, tsn.ca/curling. You'll get highlights. You can see that interview with Mr. Peckham, and be sure to check out Bob Weeks and his one-on-one interviews. It's all at tsn.ca/curling.
Hard, guys.
You can tell Kevin's definitely got the blank in mind, playing this to the wings. Doesn't want to congest up the middle and get forced.
Yep.
Again, I guess it's 7, take the hammer to 8. And
yep.
That's all important to even end.
Kick out very hard, did he? No. Man, he hooked it. Looked like to me.
Good scrub, boys. Really good scrub.
Back, bud. Back 4.
Yeah. Where's perfect?
T-line.
T-line. T-line back 4.
Back 4 is fine.
Timmy's ran pretty good.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
We're good, bud.
Straight around, shot rock here. Even if it's back 4, you might drag Kevin into a bit of a draw game. You got to protect against those 2 yellows in play already.
Oh, you were there. Whoa. Whoa.
Where? Yes.
Back 4, T. Gotta go wait.
Whoa.
Wait's good.
Whoa. Line's good.
Wait's good. Back 4.
Line's great. Line's great.
Wait's there. Wait's
Line's
there.
great.
Wait's all there. Back 8.
Whoa. 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 Okay, Pat.
Shot.
And to the back 8 he goes.
I think.
Matt Jansen a couple of times a little heavy.
Should come up a bit.
Turn do you like, Brent?
Don't care, really. Thinking
He's
there.
not going to be sucked in, is he?
No, that's very true.
Sliver high.
This guard was so tight.
Normal? Yeah.
Brent can make this double. He'd be fairly close to the rings. Even if he misses the double, he might be in the rings.
Get ready.
Hard. Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Right to it, Mark.
Real hard, right to it.
Come on.
Roll the shooter.
Get out.
And he manages to get them both. Leaves the shooter center line covered, or covering.
Good shot, Brent. Attaboy.
The button. Still sitting the 1. It's now
Good
open,
throw,
though. Top edge of the 4.
Did that really good.
Really good shot. Okay.
Okay.
Nice thing for Cooey. It's their stone now out front.
Yes, but.
Kevin had one here earlier where he hit and rolled out and gave John the chance to bury and get his 2. So, assuming Kevin threw it well, this should curl.
Everybody's got their little idiosyncrasies here. Watch Pat. This handle's like it's on fire at times. He's just touching it. Okay, not quite. Remember Sergio Garcia? How many times did he take the grip? 20, 25 times?
No wiggle.
They finally said, Sergio, for gosh sakes, just grab the damn thing and swing.
You gotta hit because it's 7.
Can he get under here?
Maybe. It's edge on edge.
What are you guys thinking?
Hit and roll.
We're going to leave the roll for him. Okay.
Control.
Hit.
Control.
Control.
Easy.
Mark it ready.
Clean.
Just clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Bend a little bit. Betty.
Mark. Go.
Shot, Brent.
Brent hasn't missed much, 92%.
Shot, Langer. Oh, boy.
Nice. Normal, boys.
Hair firm.
Matt Cam. As we play third stones here in the 7th.
Still no double, but
Pretty soon there will be, though. 2 more nose hits.
Whoever played the board
Nose and
right
you're
hit
still
roll on
okay.
Nico's.
Okay. Same as Brent's. Just here.
Did you throw that good, Brian? Did it curl a little bit?
Came up a little bit, not a ton. A little bit, though.
What Kevin Cooey's banking on here is leaving this out here. It's prolonging John going after the shot rock. And when John does go after the shot rock, there's a pretty good chance he's going to group his 2 reds, the ones at the back of the center line and the one he throws.
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Yes.
Yep. Whoa. Hard.
Whoa. Little bit, Ben.
Nice, Mark.
Okay.
Ooh, young eyes.
Get roll here.
Good sweep, guys. Good
This is what I talked about. They now know by hanging on, luckily. John Epping has to go after the shot rock. There's a good chance he could keep these 2 reds in a double position. Set up the 2.
I realize it's a center line guard of Cooey's.
Little quiet.
But his indication is to roll away to the outside. Why would you not want to roll underneath?
I think it's dangerous. If you ever tick that guard coming in, it'd be hit for 4. I think it's more about just a little risky. Woo. And there's the double.
It's not far off board.
Yeah.
You're just throwing it here, right?
That's why I threw it like that.
I'd run straight still, just millimeter high. Like that, or you want to see a bit?
Well, apparently I was right.
There you are.
I think you can hold.
Just a sliver, Kev.
Good normal, Mark. Throw it firm.
Okay.
Mark Kennedy.
Whoa.
Firm normal.
Whoa.
Yep. No.
Oh, no.
Never.
No.
Never.
Not a touch. Not a touch. Yeah, and they stuffed it.
Okay. Hey, Mark.
Hung around, though. What will John do? Will he be aggressive or will he hit something?
Yeah, it was important to stay on that one.
Sorry, Kev.
He's probably going around the center if you do that.
Be nice to force.
Yeah, you're right.
Force here is nice. Joe.
Yeah. No, I know, but you're right. But if he goes there, then I got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this.
Okay. Top of the button.
Obviously, risk here with that short run back, and it's Kevin Cooey that's throwing both of them, but
Top of the button. That way
it makes some sense to sit 2 here and off that corner one.
Is this half buried best?
If you knows it, you might not even be shot.
I think we're okay. Well, if you half buried him, he hits and sticks kind of the side of the 4 foot, then we're not.
Just make it good.
Right there. Let's make it real good.
Yeah.
A little more.
If you stick it anywhere in 8 foot.
A little over 4 feet of curl. This ice has held up so great all week. Jamie Brass has done such a good job.
Just top 8.
Even the speed, no complaints from the curlers.
Yeah. Close.
Yep. Gotta go. Top 4.
Heavy.
Yep. Top 4.
Whoa. Almost T.
Line's good. Line's good.
T.
Top button.
No.
Top button.
No.
Line's good.
It's going to over curl.
Oh, just leave it a little higher. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there.
Wow. He sinks it. It may have even come out the other side a little bit. Top 4.
Toss, right?
It's worth taking on the run here,
Get
though.
them both, or if I
Or if you're
plant
hair
it.
low and you nut it and roll, he's got. It's a tough one.
Give me middle.
Okay.
Shade inside still. No, middle's good. Then I got.
Take ice. Take care of that. Throw it good.
That would be the optimum situation. You'd sit 3, but just even if you hit this one and stayed over here, for instance, left that back one in there, it still is a dicey situation for John Epping. Try to hang around here.
Yep. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa.
Yes. Hard.
And exactly what you suggested.
Yeah, really good. If you can call it a miss, because he really would have loved to have got both of them, but that's perfect spot.
Just to make it off the outside one.
He's got one of the lowest deliveries for a flat-footed curler, Kevin Cooey. He gets down so low like a tuck deliver.
Is that outside double there?
Board.
Down low.
Like
Yeah.
board.
It's hard.
You put another one in.
Then he nuts it for 2, I guess. Well, I might leave him off that one.
That's what I'm thinking. But this is for 3 if we don't.
Well, yeah.
That's the only thing. Like if you ever go just
There.
The perfect world, John would like to get rid of this one
nuts it for 2.
and roll here, but by doing that, he's
Oh, I
jamming.
know. Oh, I know. I know.
So
It's up to you, John.
Let's do that. Right into there.
Okay.
Board weight.
that's a safer call.
Just roll it straight under the yellow.
Good play like that.
Like a plan.
Back line, chip and roll. But it's really risky.
I think this is right. We got to hit and roll the wing. I mean, we can go around.
You're flirting with danger going around, Johnny.
What?
So we're flirting with danger going around. I'm
Well, we
already
are.
in
Yeah,
danger
we give
now,
up.
but-
No, we got-
One extra.
There's
So
like
we want to hit and roll right in behind his yellow. Directly in behind his yellow for second shot.
You got this.
You could come around again, be first and third.
Whiteboard.
Yeah.
Hack.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yep. Whoa.
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 Whoa, Tim. No,
Yes,
Tim. Pat.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What do you want to do? Do you want to hold the roll? Do you want to hold the line? Do you want the stone to go that way? And that little bit of confusion. And it rolls to the edge of the 12. I mean,
You two?
We're out
so
kind of
you can
inside
imagine
yellow.
now if you're watching this at home and you're confused, they are too at times.
Well said, Vic.
They can hold it with a good throw with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Two big
it's-
points here.
Yeah, for sure. You think that's good or too much?
Red third.
I think so.
I think it's good.
What are we seeing here? Be straight, eh? Wait, throwing Kev control.
Forward.
Forward, I like. Yeah. You know this spot.
I like this to bring the weight down a bit. There's certainly two schools of thought here. You see some people throwing peel, taking the curl out of it, but give it to these great brushers on the front end so it's soft. You can hit it a little offline, save this thing. It's so deep in the rings.
Solid board. Maybe a hair heavy. Good though.
Ben, easy, Ben.
Pretty good.
Final
Clean.
stone.
Board.
Clean. Clean it.
Light,
Ben.
light,
Ben.
clean. Light, clean.
It's very light. It's just a dusting.
Great throw, Kevin.
Right, Kev.
And there it is for the 2. The look around the edge, but I don't think there's any doubt. It's for 2. Cooey.
Line's good. Get it here. Gotta go line. Gotta go. Gotta go. Yep. Hard line.
The line's real good.
Hard.
Keep going. Here, guys.
Hard, Benny. Go, go, go.
Keep going. Keep going.
Touch the red a little. Nice, Brent. Good shot.
Nice try, Langer.
Good job, boys.
Oh, you can do that 3 feet more?
Yeah, well, I thought I just ended pretty. I know it didn't look like it, but I gave it. It was like a gradual.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go, boys.
Rudder. Well, and I slide tight, and all we talked about was how much curls. It's like, okay.
That's why I threw it like that.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, Star.
Well, apparently I was right.
There you are. Good call.
Saturday night in Grande Prairie, Alberta. Our coverage of the Home Hardware Canada Cup against the men's semi-final. Kevin Cooey gets 2 in the 7th. So John Epping will have the last rock. He has the hammer, playing the Redstones. Epping from Donalda Club in Toronto. Cooey out of the Glencoe in Calgary. The winner to play Mike McEwen in Sunday's final.
Back 12?
Yeah.
No.
I like what Bannon's done here. The pressure's on the front end or the Cooey team now to position those rocks properly to give a little edge to Epping. And I like keeping them close together, but not right together. If they're right together, Tim taps his back. He's frozen.
Yep.
Yes.
So a little bit of separation by Ben there could make all the difference here.
Yes.
Clean.
Back 12.
Clean.
Yes.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Gotta go. Go, Patty, go. He's got a good one. Go. Good shot, Tim.
Shot.
A week ago today in Ottawa, Prince Edward Island and Newfoundland Labrador won the first ever Travelers Canadian Curling Club Championship titles. Lisa Jackson's team out of the Cornwall Club in PEI beat Ontario. In the women's final, Andrew Simmons of St. John's got past Manitoba to win the men's crown. So congratulations to both PEI and Newfoundland and Labrador.
Smart call to go up and peel the corner. Up 2, laying 1 and 2.
Drag the play into the rings, especially when they're in the middle like that. There'll definitely be a red double at some point for Cooey.
I think it's still okay here.
I'm impressed with Epping's, their entire team, their focus. They've been 3 games in the last just a little over 24 hours, and that's hard to refocus. And you got to really remind yourself every shot as the game goes on.
They're all at wars, these games, too. The teams are so close. You know, you've got to put every bit of energy into it to get yourself a W.
Well, that's good there. That's good there.
Draw.
Might want to try these corner guards a little wider where there's that little bit straighter spot. We remember that freeze coming in this direction with the out turn straightened out. You might get an error.
Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard, Benny.
It's good, Ben.
Hey, good.
Nice throws, Brent. Really good.
Haven't
Brent.
seen many errors out of Brent.
He's had a good week.
No, very good.
He
All
makes
of them
that
have.
inside freeze. But two, I'm wondering if you try and nose that and roll.
We're thinking just.
Next. What do you
Maybe
think?
waste one more.
Okay.
Okay.
Make it.
A little more, maybe, Johnny?
Right on the T line.
Let's hope they throw over here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You got the spot.
Make it, bud.
It's on the spot.
Right to the T.
Not working.
Oh, can you stop our
Fine.
clock? We got a rock issue, I guess.
Stop the clock.
So there must be something with the lights, the hog lights.
Yeah, they're not resetting.
Yeah, it's been going red when he throws it too.
So quite often what they'll do is the official will come out, stand at the hog line.
Yeah, I
It
flipped
went-
it back up and it worked, so I just threw it.
No, I know, but when you threw it, it went red and then turned green at the hog line, which they don't usually do.
Yep. Okay. That's perfect.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
So the men's semi-final now. Tomorrow it's a final day here at Grand Prairie, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And Rachel Holman will play Val Sweeting. Val coming through the semifinal today with a win over Jennifer Jones. Rachel Holman went 5-0 before she dropped her last one. And there you see the official. Until they can get the handle changed.
T.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, whoa.
Back four.
Yes.
Almost on its own, Johnny.
Whoa.
We can wait.
Whoa, then.
Gotta
Whoa.
go.
Close.
I don't think you gotta go.
Wait's good.
Yes.
Wait's real good.
Yes.
It'll really swoop here.
Hard.
Small bump.
Whoa, then.
Small bump.
Whoa. Whoa, then.
Nothing.
Whoa, then.
Not
Whoa, then.
much.
Whoa, then.
Not much, John.
Sit down.
Ah, great shot, Pat.
Beauty.
Sweet boys.
Very nice.
Pick that one. We got
There's another one on there. Straight pick,
That's a
boys.
shot, Mark.
Yeah, I think just kill this top one, Cheryl. You like that?
Yeah, I do.
Third makes it.
Yeah. In for a quarter.
Sure.
Yep.
Hard.
Back that up. Gotta go. Back that up. Gotta go. Gotta go. Go.
Nice, Mark. Beauty. Good sweep. Good shot, Mark. Nice, Mark. Beauty, buddy. Nice sweep. This is not bad now. Really good sweeping. This is a good shot. Nice to have that one there.
Freeze to the top one again?
Yeah, you can corner freeze or hit and roll over here.
Yeah. Yeah, so that.
Hit and roll's tougher, but you're not going to get any separation this way.
Pretty good, nice. Just top
Range
eight
for-
there, eh?
yep.
Wouldn't want to be 4 inches heavy here. The idea is to angle this a little bit,
Top
makes
eight.
it tough to take it out, and it
Top
guards
eight's
the
good.
back red.
Hair heavy.
Oh, then.
Hair
Well,
heavy
then.
is not the option.
Top
Top
four.
four.
No.
Whoa, then.
Almost no.
Whoa. Any chance of
Top
coming
four.
down?
Coming down now.
Whoa.
No.
Top
Whoa.
four still. Top
Whoa.
Ever.
four. Tuck it.
No. No. No.
Still there.
Cannot bounce.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a double hit on those?
I think you might just
get
got
him.
away.
Yeah. Flying. Oh no, it's got to be across the top.
Yeah, I don't think it
How
bounced.
you do this?
Just stopped in time.
Yeah.
I think you can make that double.
This one will be in a pretty good spot, though, even if this jams over here.
Okay. Okay, let's try it. I'll throw it
What are you
hard.
thinking, Brent?
Which?
What are you thinking?
The straight double.
This.
Hit that hard onto that one, yeah.
Looks like 2/3.
3/4.
Okay.
Let's go this hard, eh, Stud?
You hate to hit it on this side because it drags it back this way, but it'll be spinning. Keep an eye if
2/3 of it, 3/4.
Kennedy can get this properly. This rock will start to spin, and it'll spin, and that'll give it a lot more speed to get out of play.
Just a little bit.
It'll jam hard, but it'll be spinning.
This is never going to get...
I know.
Yeah.
Just for...
Put it where you want it.
You want more?
That's fine.
Well, the benefit of it, too, is he gets rid of that back yellow one, which is really causing some of the issues.
Mark Kennedy.
Yep. Hard.
Playing third stone.
Stay with those
Hard.
In the 8th.
Go, go, go,
Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Keep going.
And
Keep going.
gone.
That's what, Marcus?
Brilliant shot.
It's just not fair. He does it left-handed. Very nice shot.
Leaves the one Cooey stone, center line, top 4.
Okay.
Understanding the angles, though, that it was hard to get that one out, but they knew it was going to be spinning.
That's probably enough.
Beautiful shot.
Wait's real close.
Back 12.
Stay close.
Yep.
Real close, boys.
Yes, if you can.
Yep.
I think we're there. We're there.
Wait's good.
Just hang it on the back.
Back 12.
Wow, trying to go around that
Yeah.
stone top 4. Goodness.
Yes.
Hard, Patty. Hard, Patty.
Hard.
Go.
Hard.
Go, 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 go,
Hard,
go,
hard,
go,
hard,
go.
hard.
Every inch.
Good shot.
Nice shot, Mary.
Shot.
I want to try to bump it out.
You got any? No.
No.
You can
Just
freeze
make
it.
this. You want to just
or you
make
run
this?
it.
He knows the options.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, they were thinking killing it.
It's all about your favorite shot, I think, in this situation,
do you want
too.
here,
A lot of
Six.
players don't have the skill of Kevin Cooey to play this run back. You give up 2 if you don't make the run back. And a lot of people would play the freeze. You could just follow Matt Cam down, freeze to it, take it away. It's your preference.
We just saw him make a great run back last stand.
Yep.
Hard. Hard, Benny.
Again,
Gotta go, Ben.
Hard.
trying to hold the stone in on that line, and does a great job, Ben Hebert. Want to go back just for us because you are a little older than Cheryl, so I'll ask you. But in the days of corn, you would never, it seems to me, because you would have to take so much ice because there was so much corn on the ice, chaff on the ice. So you couldn't play it. So as the game has evolved, these kind of shots evolved what? As the ice got cleaner, basically?
Yes, yeah, that's a lot of it. The pebble, the water they use is a purified water, so the pebble's so much harder now. The rocks have these blue hone inserts that kind of polish themselves, and you throw a lot of speed. In the old days, they had pits in them, and you know the rocks were doing weird and wonderful things. So and the rate of speed the darn thing's coming, and it just virtually doesn't curl. Kevin could have probably thrown the other turn with the same boom.
Where? Line's good.
It's hard to imagine that back in the days of
Line's
the...
really good.
Line's real good.
Line's really good.
Back 12.
Again,
guys,
trying to
go.
wrap it
Keep
around
going.
and come to the back of a stone on the
Timmy,
top
go.
8.
Just
Come
Timmy.
on,
Go,
Timmy.
Timmy. Yes, yes,
Yes,
Timmy. Go,
yes,
Timmy.
yes, yes. Whoa, whoa.
Shot, John.
It's hard to imagine people who have never seen it. If you were playing a hit like that in the days of corn, you would have, what, taken a couple of feet of ice?
Yeah, yes, that's right.
A couple of feet of ice, and today you put the brush almost in the middle of the stone.
And the ice was so
Rip
much
it out.
softer back then, so the chaff on the ice did make a big difference. I like the freeze here, Cheryl, with the out turn.
He's looking at it.
Throw back ring and kill it and lie too.
Yeah.
Do you think he has enough of it?
He could definitely peel it out of there, but then it's a blank.
No, he's looking at maybe throwing a little down weight and trying to
Hack-waiter,
just,
yeah.
Can you just hear, Mark?
Force would be huge.
The thing with just here, if I ever chip, I'd probably still see 2. Right?
Okay.
Throw here, and if I ever rub, I'd price at 2.
You'll make it.
Just make it.
I think you'll make it.
If we're gonna rub, we're gonna rub like a feather.
I'd rather just make the shot. It's not, if we rub that hard, yeah, that's not good.
No.
Nothing's going too crazy here, right?
Oh, they should be able to hold it just outside of your foot. Yeah.
So your thoughts?
Just gotta throw to make it.
So
We gotta
you
get
throw in
by
just
by
three.
Just enough to tap it through.
The only other option, if you're maybe in a club game is throw the guard, throw a tight guard on that thing. Make John Epping really work for his two. We talked about how hard it is to place a guard perfectly, but this isn't a gimme either.
Well, if you put the guard in such a place where even if he hit it, he's forced to try and roll it in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, nice tight guard would work also. You could peel it out. You can freeze. The freeze has to be on the face, though, to be good. It's probably the right call.
I think this is a shot made by the sweepers.
Well, they said, look, they were more positive about him. They didn't think negatively at all. Playing Hebert.
Go ahead.
As soon as you need to.
Go ahead, go.
Wait only, though. Wait only. Line's good.
Guys, go.
Can't hurt it.
Line's gold. Now it's the carry. Strictly the carry to bring it down. And there's enough to push it out the back. What an absolutely wonderful curling shot.
Nice call. Thanks. Good sweep.
And a team shot. You know, Mark was really working on the line. The boys knew exactly the speed. It was a hair lighter than they thought.
Can't hurt it.
Go, not you, Brent.
Can't hurt it.
And it's the exact weight, as we say so often, to just do the job. Just past the back line. That's what he called, and that's what he threw.
Because the scary thing in that spot is you ever overthrow it and you get no curl at all. So give it to your sweepers and let them manage it.
So the force is on. John Epping facing a couple here in the 8th.
Back four. Should be there. Back four.
Pretty solid.
Here, solid.
Yep.
Yep. Where?
Yes.
Yep.
Back four.
Yes.
Back eight.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Keep going then.
Weight's good.
Keep going. Keep
Okay,
going.
you're good. You're
Can't hurt
good.
it. Shot.
And good he is to pick up the single. It's Cooey's force, 5-4. Well, we're looking forward to going back into the Rockies to Banff and the Pinty's All-Star Curling Skins game. Mike McEwen will be there. John Morris. Maybe not just as a Mountie this year, but of course with Pat Simmons, Brad Jacobs. After the holiday season, we'll start it off with that All-Star Curling Skins game in Banff, and then on to the Continental Cup in Las Vegas. Canadian Juniors this year will be in Stratford, Ontario. The Scotties will be back here in Grand Prairie. On to Ottawa for the Tim Hortons Brier. The World Women's Curling Championship returns to Swift Current. And then the Men's Worlds in the home of the Cuckoo Club.
Glad you added club.
Yeah, thank you very much. Because the minute I said cuckoo.
Where are you from, Vic?
And we in Basel, Switzerland. You know. The minute I said cuckoo, Russell, what, me? Come on. Saturday night in Grand Prairie. So Kevin Cooey does his job and forces Epping to the single. He leads at 5-4, and he has the last rock back. He has the hammer playing the Yellowstones here.
What does John Epping have to do? You know, you make a perfect cover on the rock that was virtually on the button. Cooey runs it back, then he does it again, and Cooey comes around, not only gets to it, but stays.
Tight as you can, though. Tight as you
Two
can.
beautiful finesse shots.
Go, Matt. Hard. Go. Hard. Go.
The scoreboard's dictating this now, ignoring that shot rock. Ben's put it in the perfect spot. 2 guards at least for Epping to try to get something going here.
Good. Top 8. Yeah, I think I'm all there,
Line's
guys.
good.
You don't have to for line mark.
Line's good. Getting a little.
Line's good. Yep.
Line's good.
Whoa. Wait
Top
only.
8.
Wait only. Line's good.
Doesn't need a curl.
This isn't heavy.
Line's really good, Mark.
Don't. Let's get over a curl. Make sure
Because those last two shots of
fully,
Kevin's last end really speak to his comfort with his team. We saw the runbacks, which we always see with him, you were talking about, and then that soft weight shot where I think he's got a lot of trust in his sweepers and what they can do.
Nice game from Ben Hebert here. A lot of them have been right there on top of the, that 8-foot, that sweet spot where it takes, John now has to throw a bit of weight to tap these back. He then rolls open.
I'm good.
Back 4.
Yeah, then. Yes. Hard.
Hard line, boys.
Hard. Hard, guys. Come on. He's got a good one.
Hard, boys. Go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Great shot, Pat.
Good sweeping.
Very nice.
And pushes it back far enough to sit the shot stone. Top edge of the 4.
Might as well have a go at it.
Open it up.
If you straight peel, I kind of like that in again.
I love the out turn.
I prefer the out, Kev. Just give me tight ice.
Okay.
Give me just inside center.
Double peel, and if you're that good, you might get all 3.
Throw it hard right there.
Hard. Yep. Hard.
Yes. Never off.
Hard. Hard, baby.
Shoot it. Never off.
Throw, Brent.
Shot.
Oh, good. Half-ass effort.
Throw another guard on it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Guarding the right
Yeah.
red or
More.
no? Which one you want guard?
Guard this.
Okay.
Yeah, straight guard on that one. Make the double peel tough.
Okay.
Get on.
Not a lot of teams would think of that either. You know, you've got shot rock. You think the tendency would be to guard it.
Yes, but
that would set up an angle on the 2 red guards. It's the last thing you want to do with the Cooey team.
thought 4 feet, 2 feet heavy.
Line's a little tight.
Here, heavy. We're heavy.
Well then.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Over and off.
We're a little heavy.
Okay, over and off.
Weight's real close.
Okay, just
How's
over.
line?
Line's good.
No, just over. You're good. Line's good. Just over though. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Ah,
Nice
boy.
spot.
Nice shots.
Great throw. Sorry, I should have stayed in there.
Yeah, that's okay, bud.
You know, the execution, except for the odd shot, it's missed, but the execution tonight has been terrific.
Fantastic.
And you've got 2 teams, Epping right now at 88% total compared to 92 for Cooey. And if you run through the percentages from lead to skip for Epping, it's March at 97, Jansen 86, Cam 84, the skipper's 83. On the other side, it's Ebert 99, Lang 93, Kennedy 89, and Cooey 85.
Wow.
And it hasn't been an open game either. We've seen doubles and runbacks
and some really touch shots.
Yeah.
Wonderful touch shots.
They're great numbers.
Weight's good.
Whoa then.
Weight's real good.
Wow.
Pinch to the hair.
Just over.
Wow.
A little hot.
Yeah. Okay.
Where?
Just past meridian.
Wow. Wow.
That's good. Timmy.
Line him up.
Timmy.
Yep. Yep.
Go hard, Tim.
Needs to curl.
Hard, Tim. Go.
Hard, Timmy.
Hard, Tim. Go.
Keep going. You gotta
go. 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 Go.
Okay, so there's that example of wanting the stone to go and curl towards center line. So that's why Tim March took the lead, and he was pushing the stone, if you can believe it, if I can say it that way.
Well, he'll still
With
have
his
the wide
pushing,
out turn draw,
the
but-
stone will go that way.
But our yellow's pretty
That's the
open.
belief.
Is the red in the way, though?
We've got some time.
Yeah, we have lots of time.
And it curls so much with the intern, I think that guard's almost insignificant. Just thinking, the only shot we were worried at all is the outturn freeze to the back.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that's
this guard's not in play. The way this intern curls, the guard's...
The only way it's in play is if you don't mind playing something soft on your last.
Well, we might
which I
have
assume
to.
we don't want to.
With this guard gone, if Feige goes in there, we can have a really good run at the double.
Yeah. And then even if we miss something, that yellow
this guard's
still.
kind of
Okay, so
useless.
here's my thought. If you peel the tight one, he's going to guard his red straight on. And then what's our play?
Yeah. Then you double. Then you just peel.
You
Try the
peel,
double. Try
and
the
then
double
what's
peel.
his last play is the outturn, and you can give the double
He
a
has
go.
to make it perfect, or else we have a double.
I don't mind having a go with this.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, let's call timeout or call
But is the guard hurting us at all?
Well, but
I think
It's what you just said. If you peel the other one and he guards, then what do you do?
Well, then I can't hit my yellow. So it is in play because it's blocking the yellow.
Make the run back.
Okay.
Make the double.
Yeah.
Mark was just throwing up the option that the
This is where I threw that double.
last rock is so long and a little off center that it's insignificant, but it really does block the out-turn path.
No, he's gonna run dead straight.
So they're going to give it a try here. They're going to come down and just get rid of that one, but now they've decided to try to get both for the same price. This way, this way.
Whoa! Whoa!
No, missed. No.
Okay.
Fine.
No sweat, Mark.
Sorry, guys.
No sweat. Fine, Mark.
Jesus.
It's not all that bad for Cooey, really, because there's probably going to
Go
be a
wide out,
short
no?
red double of some kind here.
we're never going to get there, I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just leave him straight back double. What was it called there?
Tap.
He almost
So how do
have
we
to
guard
tap
another
this
time, too?
straight back frozen on the yellow one.
Which is
So-
difficult.
Yeah, so not to leave a double.
We'll probably get there.
I think you're just getting to like half.
You roll away, there's a
You can
double
make
going
the outside
in.
to there, but
If
if
we
you
get to
run
3/4
that,
of it, it's
That's a little bit faster.
yeah.
That thing's
if you could tap that
It's
frozen,
not swinging in there sideways.
happy, I think.
Yeah, that would be the best call.
Like,
Could I ever
if you get into here, you're just going to give him the angle,
Yeah.
right?
And then
So if
and then
we-
you can sink one.
Yeah, but it's the
right on
same.
the-
I think it's the same thing if you tap this.
Sure.
And he blasts everything, then I come around and sink anyway.
So I try to just tap it right on.
Well, I'd love to tap it frozen, but is it terrible if you tap it here and then roll there, right? Like
It's good. Split's not the end of the world either. if I
No,
ever
like
push it
no,
right
but
behind.
like I'll get her there. Throw,
I think that's
throw
the
right
shot.
here. Throw back 12.
Okay.
Mine ran pretty good here.
He looked at the out-turn draw, but then Cooey
Back
could
12, boys.
run the double red top
How do you
4
think
foot
yours
stone
ran,
in for a
Pat?
double. So
Good-
I think
good
trying
back
to tap
eight.
to
Good
nose is
back eight.
best.
Look close. Okay.
I
Just
think
back
from
12, boys.
Epping's perspective, too, even if this red double is made by Team Cooey, then he's got something to draw around at least.
Yeah, you got to go a bit.
Back
guys.
8.
Whoa. Yes.
It's really close.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard line.
Yes. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
Yes. Whoa.
whoa.
Yes.
It's really good, Joe.
Yes.
It's good.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard. Hard.
Really hard.
Hard.
Touch the yellow first, bumps up the red, edge of the button, sitting shot stone.
Third.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember now, it is Cooey that does have last rock here in the ninth.
Ripper out of there, Mark.
No. Let's get aggressive. Let's make the hit and roll under.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. Why not?
What? He freezes. I was thinking the double.
I don't mind your first call. Hack, weight, hit, and roll. Yeah.
There you go. Sure. See you, Mark.
A little risky.
This is going to curl a little bit.
Yeah, it's just
But-
finished.
Okay.
You could
Just
put
hack.
a real lock on the game. Ripper,
Oh, yeah,
you know?
no question. And I guess, you know, a lot of the teams, you know, you're not
Are
going
you
to
thinking something else?
be afraid to be
Well,
tight
I
coming
was
home
just
with a hammer
thinking if you
either.
ever made that and blasted
I
it,
like this,
it's.
guys. Let's play it.
I like this.
I like this.
Just play it.
Yeah. Throw it good, Marcus.
This is Kevin's
I
first
think this will
call,
curl
and
a
Mark
little.
likes it.
Yeah, to your point, Vic, if it, you know, he rolls, Epping makes a
lots.
brilliant shot, he might steal one, but that's not all terrible either. Tight coming home with hammer.
Just hack.
Easy hack.
Weight's
Oh,
good.
easy.
Weight's good. We're hack.
Yep.
Brent, hard, bud.
Oh, I think.
Whoa. Yep.
So again, Brent
Yes!
Lane brushing on the stone that side, trying to push the rock away, trying to hold the line. And now falling and rolling inside and underneath.
Get it out. Okay.
It's popped out the other side, however.
Okay.
Get a little soft in the center there, I think. They're starting to get a little bit extra movement.
Yeah, that's 2 over curled. They lost at the end. And it didn't roll to a great spot. Make this come around, and it's kind of preventing it.
It's in the way.
Yep.
That was Ben's point, maybe rip it out of there.
I hate it though. It's better rolling further.
Sorry, yeah.
Seems to be dipping in there, eh?
It is going hard in there. Sorry, so
It's slowed down even more?
No, it's just that same 2 feet.
Okay, a couple feet.
Yeah.
Just starting to, it's a wear pattern, you know, you're 10 in games, 2 practices. That's a lot down in almost all the rocks. You see as John comes down, he's coming right through that 4-foot strip. Every rock does.
Back 4,
so
back
it gets
4,
to the far end, it's in that same path.
Yep.
Well, you think about it this way, too. If you were ever to play outside in the 12-foot, they'd be guessing because they just don't know what's going on out there. Nothing's been played out there, right?
Hard.
This will hook.
Real hard. Line only. Whoa. Gap. Gotta go.
Boy, look at this go. Look at this go. Wow. Look at this go.
My goodness.
What a shot.
I was positive they left that too long.
It just got by the Stone top 4. Look at this. Watch how close he gets.
Whoa. Gap. Gotta go. Hard.
Now you see it, and now you don't. It's hidden back there.
Oh. 2. You can't go back there. This is a shot.
Well, then, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Sliver low. Hair low.
Okay.
Right.
Same as
7.
Same as 7.
Right where you need to hit it. A bit low. You got it, Jeff.
And hopefully through there, or maybe through there, but at least get it off the button. You get the feeling this could be the game one way or the other, but Kevin never executes this. On the other hand, it's a tie game, possibly.
Cooey in his first.
Yep. Hard bend. Whoa.
Backing right off. Now catch it, jammed it, spills it. Will it go? One more turn. It hangs around just at the back. But shot rock now belongs to Cooey.
Just.
Oh, so close.
Fraction off.
Not ever bad.
Yeah, good throw.
Sorry, guys.
John Epping's certainly done what he wanted to do here now.
First shot.
Yep.
Just roll a rock.
I heard Mark Kennedy apologize. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's a tough
Control.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Hair quiet.
Yes.
3 rock raised line call.
Whoa.
But by the same token, he's new to the house.
Whoa.
Yep.
Is he still learning, do you think, Russ?
No, I just think that's just, you're splitting hairs and making that perfect. Oh, great shot.
Shot.
Epping has come to play. Great come around freeze. Created that mistake and then perfect hit and roll in.
You just threw this, Benny.
Who did?
You did.
Yeah. Speed's good.
They didn't really want to roll behind here. Kevin now can follow the same path Epping had when he came down to play the come around the center.
And hopefully they're watching Epping's because it took a right-hand turn about 3 feet short of the rings.
Yeah, Ben, you got it. Kev. You got it.
Now there was a stone actually a little tighter that he wrapped it around, right?
Yes.
But
a few here, Brent. You like that stick?
Yeah, Benny
threw
just
mine
threw
here,
here.
Kev.
That's perfect. Yeah.
draw against 3.
We got heavy.
Heavy?
Cooey
Right
leads
now.
it by
Weight's
1.
close though, Brent.
Line's good.
Okay.
Straight draw. Line's good.
Ready, turn.
Straight
Stay
draw.
with it for line.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
heavy.
sail.
Mark, play it
Draw.
tight.
Got to get off their own.
Eric.
It's got a hook and hook quickly.
Get by.
You're by.
Get by.
Now it's moved. Get
You're by.
around
Yep,
their
Brent,
own.
Brent. Good.
Whoa.
Good.
Attaboy, Kev.
And wonderful. Wonderful. Cooey
Call, Marcus.
facing 3. Carves one into the heart. Leads by 2.
The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort.
There's an old saying in sports, you can't win them all. However, for a stretch of 47 days and 25 straight games, Rachel Homan proved that that saying was wrong. Since their loss to Michelle Yegi in October on the 11th at a tour stop in Calgary, until last night's loss to Sherry Middaugh here in Grand Prairie, Team Homan were simply unbeatable. And the opponents they outclassed during that month and a half weren't exactly pushovers. Jennifer Jones, Val Sweeting, the second and third ranked teams in the world, they suffered a combined 5 losses to Homan during that time. When it mattered most, in the elimination games, Team Homan won 12 times, winning 4 straight titles. And perhaps more amazing, 23 of those 25 wins came against teams in the top 20 of the world rankings. Even their loss last night to Team Middaugh comes with an asterisk, as Team Homan had already clinched first place and really had little to play for. Now, Team Homan will play another do-or-die game as they go in search of a 5th straight tournament win. And if they do start another winning streak tomorrow afternoon, a trip to the Olympic curling trials will be their reward. And that's what we'll have for you when we join you again Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time from here in Grand Prairie. It'll be the final, women's final of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. Never missed you, Lisa Weagle here. When they play Val Sweeting, and make a note, it's on TSN's 1, 3, and 5. What a great draw that was by Kevin Cooey. So he has the 2-point lead. We go to the 10th. John Epping will have the last rock. He has the hammer.
Yep.
No tight.
Playing the Redstones, the winner on to the men's final against Mike McEwen.
Clean.
There.
And of course, the prize, the big prize, is the spot, the first 2 guaranteed spots in the Canadian Curling Trials.
He goes around everything.
2 years from this very week in Ottawa to determine who will represent Canada at the Olympics in Korea.
Well, we're in pretty good hands with this type of display of curling. Both
Gotta go.
the men's game here and that ladies' game. There's some awfully talented teams out here. It's no longer a hot skip or a great third. It's 4 great players.
No, you just see the volume of precision shots over the years have moved up and up and up. It's pretty incredible.
As close as it came, it's not touching the bumper.
That's pretty good still.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good. Nice extension. Half.
Hard early if you can.
Yep. Yeah, you can, mate.
Okay, you're
High half. High half.
Well, then go. Yeah. Hard.
Half.
Okay, right here, guys. Not too high.
Judge, boys.
Attaboy.
Now, the assumption that Kevin will keep doing this and keep making them, you might see John play that exact same in-turn come around to the back of the 8-foot buried. He's got a bit of a wall there now, and they know that shot. They made it beautifully twice in the 8th.
And the other thing, I guess, is that the way they're staggered. Right?
Yes.
You've got that also going for you.
Do you ever? And no raises, really.
It was a great freeze by Timothy March.
Yeah, I'm with Mark.
That red one on top of the button there.
Same thing, boys.
Perfect angle.
Hey? What else do you want to do? I don't think so.
Yep,
Wait.
Okay.
That's funny because the Cooey team was circling the wagons trying to decide if they were going to peel the red one. So John went up and well, we better guard it.
On second thought.
I think Team Cooey was starting to think about hitting that red one and peeling out those two to make it a little bit simpler in the middle there. Either way, Epping's going to have a rough use.
Halfway tight.
Whoa.
Half.
Line's good.
How's line?
Line's great. Just anywhere to stop is good. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Half almost tight.
Whoa.
Almost tight.
That's
Whoa.
right in the middle.
Just
Whoa,
half.
whoa, whoa. Great spot, Pat.
Spot tight.
Judge, boys.
Matty.
Go.
Round.
What?
I think so. Well, I think if you throw the corner, if they pick that one off the button, then I know.
No.
Yep. Kevin Cooey with a quick just check over his right shoulder to see where this may go.
Watch that side yellow.
And, well, if we check the game story, really you can just erase everything and just put wonderful. It has been that kind of game. But in the 6th, remember those Epping doubles to get himself out of trouble, back-to-back doubles to force the blank, and then the 2 by Cooey in the 7th came on partly their confusion. Remember the front end? You take it, no, you take it, left, right, up, down, sideways, back and forth. They weren't quite sure. And so Cooey got to do 6-4. That's the way it stands right now. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Line's good.
Back 4.
It is true, you know, sometimes it's one mistake. It's a couple of things, and that can turn the game.
Has to really finish.
Keep going. Gotta keep going.
And around they go. It'll hang there at the back edge of the 4. Is it almost wide open?
Oh, it's there for sure, bud.
Doubles there.
I might have thrown one more guard.
Yep.
Like this seemed a little early to go around.
Yeah, I mean, even if you nut it there, it's not bad.
Even if it stays there.
You chisel ours, you might make it.
Around, he's keeping everything in the forefoot.
Not bad if it stays there.
2 ways to make this red one really thin across the top of that back one, or you can just tick your own yellow and might redirect on there if you get lucky, if you ticked it really thin.
They don't like that yellow one there anyway. It's only
No,
causing them issues.
I wonder if you're better to tap it out of there anyways, right?
So it goes easier off ours.
Mark Kennedy. And Hebert trying to hold the line. Corner, got it, stuffed it.
Good shot, Mark.
Stays at the back 4.
Good shot, Mark. Attaboy.
Actually could have let it bend and feather off their own.
Good shot, Mark. Oh, pretty good. Yeah.
Good, that's
Just pop it back to a pocket.
really likely when
Just missed that yellow.
he makes that.
Oh, you do that?
That was the best way to make it.
Maybe timeout.
Timeout being called by Epping.
Can you freeze to the inside of that yellow?
Problem is if we
Enough room?
which if we can't get low, right? You bump it here. We're here. He plays the slash, right?
What if we just play right
We
here?
can. We just.
Same as Timmy's, eh?
No, agreed. If we watch,
That's what I thought.
Set it up for him, right?
Well, you can't be there.
You can't even be there. Like that's
Questionable?
That's
danger.
It's
not much margin here.
It's not. It's
a straight berry.
I don't think he. Yeah.
And he's got the.
I don't think you can straight.
Yeah.
Like I think the best we're doing is probably there, right?
That's
Between
probably
that
the best
space and
I
rock.
can
That's it's probably the best we're doing.
Yeah.
Just
I think
inside?
That's the only shot we have, to be truthfully honest.
Yeah.
That or, yeah, I don't even really see anything else.
You could throw center guard on that
I think that's where
yellow.
you're going, guys.
If
I think
Cooey
you just
makes a
gotta get
play
ready.
on that one, he'll be behind the
And a
tee
half
line.
line?
Yeah. Right there, bud.
Yeah.
You just got to
Get away with the same speed. eh?
Just top. Right. Just top of the butt. Just put it on
Just
the top of the
hate
butt.
grouping them together against this kind of talent.
And it's not easy to get to the inside. You're burying, kind of coming around the top 8-foot stone.
And John's perfectly right. If you tap that back to make a wall, there'll be a pretty simple double, the same one Mark just about made.
If he makes this.
We saw it going the other way. It curls really a lot once it gets close to the line. So they just don't let it over curl. Finish at the end.
Matt Camp.
Weight's good. Top 4.
Out of his hand, they like it. Jansen, March.
Yeah.
Teeth.
Yes. Let's go. Bumping, Johnny. Whoa. Whoa. Bumping. Whoa. Yes. Just a little bit. Yes. Go. Yes.
And to the inside corner.
Shot.
Yeah, if I get that, I've always got this, right?
Two ways to make that way,
Well,
or that way, and just
timeout.
change that angle.
Well, it's all the same, right? Well, they're pretty.
Well, they're all in the neighborhood, right? Like if I ever get it.
If you hit this too thin, you make it with this. If you hit it too thick, you make it by itself. Yeah. So.
There's no in between? I don't think
well,
so.
There probably is, but.
There's probably to just chisel this.
Yeah, I like it though. The straight doubles there too.
Thought the
thin? Huh? Like off ours?
interesting comment was Cooey saying, look at that one center line.
I think that's
top
the one you have to play.
Right.
That's my
Right,
savior.
they're
That's the
both
one
really
I can
close.
always run back if they
Right.
should get underneath.
Right. This pretty good opportunity. It's almost a natural. Now, mind you, Kevin can't see a lot of it, right? That's only a small half, which should be plenty. That's exactly where he needs to hit it.
Yep.
Skip Stones.
Hard.
Cooey.
Hard.
Bang. Oh, my.
Right in the middle.
I didn't know that was possible.
No.
Right in the middle.
Good throw, Kev.
Like that, I guess, is the in between.
That was ultra thin to do the tick.
Oh, good throw. Come on.
Yeah, great toss, Kev.
Oh, boy. Really hard to do.
Didn't quite have the angle there. Obviously a little thicker. Good throw.
Let me just look at the air I have.
Yeah, you got to touch. Mine came in pretty hard.
Yeah, I think that's ideal. You play back forward, try and get
Great.
a little bit
Force him to
under,
play that.
and leave these lined. I think that's
Make
our
it.
shot. Okay.
Freeze be tempting again, though, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'm
Wouldn't it?
surprised they're not playing it.
John, he's thinking roll perfect, lining up the two reds. So when the raises, but how do you know that's like splitting hairs.
I really like the freeze. It's the same shot
Yep.
he threw.
No, because then he can just hit. He's got his two ways. He can throw normal on the yellow and lose everything, or just go for
1 to 2 feet. So
This is the only way to give Kevin a chance to make the double to win.
Back four. Back eight.
Weight's real good. Weight's real good.
Weight's good. Yes. Yep. A little heavy.
Whoa.
A little
Yes.
heavy.
Yes.
They got him now. Jansen March.
Whoa.
Looking for a little
Yes.
tap back and then rolling underneath.
Yes.
Now some late licks. A little bit more. Back four weight. Yeah, they didn't get the roll. Came up just a little light, maybe. And timeout being called by Cooey.
On the horn, eh? Yeah. You want to touch? Oh yeah, you have to touch it. Yep.
Yeah.
So where's the roll?
2/3.
I'm not sure I like it. What a brilliant effort by John, but if it's yellow, red like that, there is no double.
Edge of rock.
Now there is two ways to make it exceptionally thin like he just did,
2/3.
or off his own. Just off his own like that, hit about 2/3. You just heard Mark say that it'll kick this way. That one will go out that way. The red one goes back.
Yeah, a little bit of around the horn, a short
right.
A short horn.
Yeah.
2/3.
Yeah, by creating that separation,
Yeah.
you kind of gave him this shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Quarters.
2/3 or quarters.
Good fight, man. Yeah, unfortunately it is.
Make them go away. Make them go away and move on to the final. Kevin Cooey, his last here in 10. He leads by 2.
Right off. It's really close.
Not
right
a lick.
off. No.
Nothing, just a
Come on,
dust. What's he got? Oh, he stuffed it.
Didn't have to curl much more. It's hard to believe you could get the yellow that thin and not make it.
Not spring the red.
Oh, touched it, didn't it?
Oh, they just papered the
Yep,
yellow one.
yep.
That same weight is close, I guess.
Curl up an inch.
Yeah. Just through the 4 foot.
Okay.
Chatting with their coach, John Dunn, out of the University of Alberta. He's their phys ed psychology.
T.
The line's good, boys.
So a draw here. He needs a little bite of the red.
Line's good. Moving now. Yep, stay on it, Pat.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep, Pat. Yep.
We're there. Back. T. Weight's good.
We talk about just little mistakes, and you're being punished. Make one, and Epping scores 2.
Scrap in.
So here we go to an extra when we come back to Grande Prairie. After Banff, we'll be going to Las Vegas, baby. The Continental Cup. Team North America against Team World. All at the Orleans Arena. It's to be our second stop after the holiday season. And the winner of this will be added to the Team North America. Cooey is still thinking about that shot. He let it get away. Epping gets the needed deuce. So we're tied at 6. It will be Kevin Cooey that has the last rock in this extra playing the Yellowstone.
We saw these in 9. It should run pretty much the same.
Is that sorry?
We saw these in 9. It should run pretty much the same.
It'll run really close. Your butt stroke good?
Yeah. So, guys.
Long guard first, I'm assuming, then a tight one.
Little extension. Should be all there. So you need to take that 3.
This will come down.
No, this isn't good. If it's going to be
just grab.
a pick.
Get it over. Come on.
Come on, guys. Get it over.
Well, it's still usable.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Not a board.
That could have worked out worse. If you want.
What do you think? Right here?
Almost.
That was probably 2.5, 3.
Yeah. Okay, top 4.
Sure.
Ben won't want this buried. Obviously, in front of the tee line, he's been making a steady diet of it in this game, so he should be close.
Good, just clean.
Line will be good.
Somewhere where they can use it if they have to.
Full 4.
Line's good, Brent.
Right to my broom.
Fight the 4-laner.
Good stuff.
Oh, no, a little.
Looks there, guys.
Full 4. Even if you're on the tees, okay, guys.
Yep. We're real good, Kev.
Okay. Straight up.
Good spot, Ben. Good.
Didn't lose much speed, I don't think.
99% for Ben.
Take that, guys.
He doesn't get a lot of credit for that sometimes, you know, it's all about the brushing.
Yeah. It makes a huge difference on how the end starts. Put those first 2 rocks in the right spot.
It's all there.
Really tight.
Real tight.
Stay close with this rock. Come down.
Stay close.
Weight looks good.
It's running really straight.
Yeah, it's almost in, John. Almost.
Yeah, ball.
You should slow down in that center area.
Finish.
No.
Good.
Oh, boy. Good shot. Chip that.
Yeah.
Thinking just here.
Yeah, back 12, back line.
I got to be back line. You got to be back line. We got the button right now. There's no reason to be light here.
Really good point here with Ben. Every team's got a certain weight they throw at this. Usually like a hack or maybe even less.
How's the weight?
But the last thing you want to do is roll over center guard here. So they're going to throw a little extra weight.
Oh, clean.
Yep. Hard break.
Off.
Mark.
Off.
Yep. Yes.
Go, Mark. Go, Mark. Go, Mark.
Hard
Go, Mark.
Marcus.
So perfect.
Yep. That's good.
Don't worry about that. Beauty.
Just a reminder, SportsCenter comes your way immediately following this extra end.
All right, bud, make it.
Coverage here in Grand Prairie. Full night of NHL. Raptors were on the court. It's Golden State trying to snap their 20-game undefeated string.
A little short.
Yeah, gotta go. Hard.
Just a tight guard in line.
Tight, boys. Go.
Yeah,
boys,
you might want to try to sneak it out an inch or two
Keep it going,
each
boys,
time.
keep it going. Keep it going.
They have to use the long one to set up a better short one.
That's good.
It's not on the center line, but they don't have a choice.
Conscious of the jam.
Yeah, I don't even.
Well,
I know.
I'll just be conscious of throwing it right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a red one off to the left-hand side there. You could get a little unlucky here.
Hard. Oh.
Whoa, Ben.
Shot.
Good, Brent.
And just got it across the top.
Even top 12's okay.
Top 12-ish?
Well, just tight guard, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Just give us difference.
This is the difficulty with not being out in the edge of the 8 is you're now kind of throwing through the spot. Now we're going 11 and 11, and it's starting to get a little bit slower down the slide path.
Hard line.
So quiet.
Hard line.
Sweepers just need to be on it a little earlier.
Okay, you're okay.
Tight
You're
guard.
Want me to go?
So John Epping will come out, join Matt Cam.
Keep it going, Johnny. Keep it going. Keep it going. Sweet boys. Good Patty.
This team will sleep tonight, won't they?
Yeah, they sure will.
Been busy.
Throw this softer at all? No.
No.
Wow.
Still think we try this one, don't you?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
He's walking back when it should have been a skip.
Yes.
Still room to get this for Langer. This one might jam on the corner, though.
Clean. Whoa. Ah. Mark. Gotta go, Mark. Gotta go. Not like that.
That'll draw some oohs and ahs, huh?
Okay, Brent. Sorry, boys. I didn't think that was that bad.
Yeah, round the team. Even back four is okay.
Go 4 feet slower here, Maddie.
Talked all week about Jamie's ice, not too forgiving.
No, any little back motion.
No, it's.
Third Stones, Matt Cam with his first.
Back 8.
Back 4.
Back 8. Where?
This looks firm.
No, it's a lot.
Back 12.
Back 12?
No.
Yep.
Back 8.
Yes.
Gets to the slide path
Whoa,
and make
yes.
him down.
Plan B, they're trying to in off now.
Yes. Whoa.
Roll.
And there's the little rub, touch, and they'll roll to the center line, top edge of the box.
Good touch, Matt.
Roll the hair under.
Might as well try and get under a bit, eh?
Sure. Okay.
Might be a blessing in a way, Cheryl, because that yellow one that banks her
Good
up
hack.
What? Good
Come
hack.
on, good hack.
was there for a reason. You know, they could slash it in if they get one buried. Now it's behind the tee line.
I'm just going to try to get under just a little bit here.
Even a nose because Epping won't be shot.
Hack. We're not heavy.
Comes around
Just
and you can run that
hacks.
in.
Oh, yeah.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Never.
Go ahead.
Hard Brent gets a nose. Gets a nose. Go, 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 go.
And to the nose only.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
No roll underneath.
Hey, that's a good spot, Marcus. I think so. I don't know. Good throw. Same weight, Johnny?
What are you thinking?
I think actually just knows it. Nose it to the back of the button. Okay?
Okay.
Nose to the back of the
What's
button.
What's his thought here then, Russ?
Well, I think if he hits and rolls buried, which is certainly a good option too. He won't be shot rock yet, which
sure.
isn't too big a concern, but it's probably not even in the
Little more.
4 foot. And Kevin Cooey's probably be able to draw that. So you're going to set up a wall here.
Just
4
chunk
feet
it
more.
up, basically.
Yeah, just maybe move this back a couple feet.
Really solid.
Try and
Mark
just chip it thin.
picks it clean, then there's a wall
Just
there.
through.
Really solid.
Me?
No. Yep. Whoa.
Just wanted to tap this back 4.
Whoa.
Got to hit it first.
Okay.
And 2 overthrows there.
Yeah, it could be 2, you know. The
Yeah.
physical.
No question.
Start to lose focus. Draw weight is the first thing to kind of go to.
Call your timeout, Mark.
Get tired.
Timeout.
Would you take on the yellow-red double?
Can he get under? It's just he goes. I'm worried about.
bumps you.
He does this.
You rip it. He freezes.
Is this bad? I guess he freezes, but then we're.
And then we almost. I think I don't mind hitting it on the nose.
Yeah, I like that.
Then he freezes, and then what do we do?
Well, then he's only got one shot
could
left.
throw a guard. Guard, he comes off. He's got to get them both out.
Yeah.
We'll be lying too.
Well, he runs the guard and nuts
What
it.
guard? This
One
guard
guard.
we're going to throw.
So you throw it higher.
And then we have the 4 foot.
He doesn't have the slash if I nose it.
It's not exactly great if he makes.
No,
this.
I know. That's why I don't like rolling out. That's why I
what
like
do you do?
He might play it anyway, Kev.
Well, then we at least have off this if we.
Yeah,
need.
but
Then
if
you
this
have off-
rock is here and he.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? Best thing in the world is to roll 4 inches to the right.
I think the nose hit's pretty good, Marcus.
Then or nose it. Sure.
What do you think?
I don't hate the nose. I like the nose.
Yeah, I don't either.
2 really good shots.
Okay,
they
then
can
I
make
like
a
that,
perfect freeze, and then he's
That
still.
tap isn't that hard.
I don't think it's great for
You're a
him.
little
We've
worried
got
about
two
this
kickers.
tap here when the yellow will be back here and there'll be a bit of a wall. So what they're going to do is just hit this one now, stay there, 2 yellows out front, and it's a usable stone.
Yeah, I like
You know it pretty good.
I like that.
We talked about it before. Keep it in that green area. Keep them up top.
Well, even if he rolls just a touch to the left, and if Epping buries anything around, they can come in off their own.
Clean.
Mark Kennedy.
Clean it.
Keep it down. Keep it down.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean. Whoa.
The last of the third rocks here in this extra.
Good, good, good.
Hard. Right to it.
And
Shut up, Mark. Really good.
spins it a little bit away, but he's got
So,
2
Marcus,
sitting in the
anyway,
top
that's a good shot,
of the 4 foot. Cooey with last rock in this 6-6 tie.
I don't think it can hurt us.
No, that's a good call.
So now they bump this back perfect. Let's play this out. Kevin then rips the red one this way. John comes down and freezes. Kevin can either follow him down, or he's got this rock right here that was just thrown to make the in off. If he's not happy playing a soft shot, he's got that hit and roll in, a double off his own rock. That's why Ben Heber put one there in the first place. It managed to get moved around with a heavy draw.
Back 8.
That's a very valuable rock that Mark Kennedy left there.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Little heavy.
No, wait. Whoa.
Little heavy.
No. Line's great.
Close.
Little solid.
Oh,
Tim. Sit.
And they'll push it to the back edge.
Sorry,
Slide
guys.
so
One
much
side
right
of
to the
that.
back
Sorry,
12.
Three.
So a little deeper than they thought.
Oh, for sure. They wanted that backing.
I'm thinking the same.
That's what I was thinking, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's hanging, you don't want to.
Sure.
Right, if it's hanging, go right into it.
Okay, well, let's pick one.
Well, this is best,
He's
right?
trying to nose it. Throw the weight you're playing.
I mean, he comes off this. I got a 2-foot run back.
Yeah.
Just hack.
Okay, I'm going to try to roll it
Hey, how
4
come
inches
those
this
are
way.
both
Just hack, and you had here.
Okay, so which one
That
was
good?
his?
This is the different Kevin Cooey this year. Hack weight
me my
usually
2,
wasn't
I
in
think.
his.
Yeah, you got 2 2s. Mark 3.
It wasn't his preferred shot. He had them all, but it wasn't his preferred shot. But he can do something like that.
Save D for the draw.
John's going to have to hit and roll. Whoops, sorry. John's going to have to hit and roll into maybe this area, and Kevin's got a very, very short run back.
And you saw John, so put it where you want to see it.
No, I like that.
Getting a little bit soft in this area.
Hack. Clean. Little bit, yep. Whoa. Whoa, yep, yep. Whoa. 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 No, no.
Remember what they said. Now he wants to roll this 4 inches. Goodness.
Exactly.
3.5 maybe, but we'll give him the 4. Wow, what a shot. That's execution.
He said he leaves himself a 2-foot run back with this shot.
Timeout's been called by Epping.
The top one, eh?
A little more.
Brent, clock's still running. It's fine though.
What do you think? I think it's gonna be slow out here.
Yeah, what do you think is the key?
Well, that's
they
have we been out this far yet?
No.
Okay, so here
We haven't seen anything run great out wide.
It is a curious thing about the game,
Right?
because it
I
is,
mean, I'm
for all
on
intents
board.
and purposes, now maybe a 4 or maybe a little bit inside the 8-foot game. You rarely come out here.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're in an extra. Last stone, first time out here.
Kevin Cooey had a hit almost out here and rolled too far, and in about 4 inches from here, but this isn't a hit, it's a draw. And I think Matt Cam had one, he nosed it here. So there's been a couple rocks down this spot, but not with draw weight that I can remember.
Now the other thing too is you said that, you know, the curl should be out here because you often say it's a little higher. So if it comes off that slope, shouldn't it swoop a little bit more?
Yes, I think he'll have no problem bearing this, I don't think.
Whoa.
Just getting the right speed.
Stay with it. You might have to finish. Weight's good. T.
So final stone for
Back 4.
John
Hey,
Epping.
come on, help it out. Close. Get it in there. Yep. Yes.
Gotta be shot now.
Go hard.
Gotta be full. Gotta be shot, Rob.
Go. Keep going.
Oh, yes. Just.
Beautiful
Hung,
shot.
eh?
It
Sorry,
did.
bud.
There must have been a ridge there.
Sorry, man. Just hung. Weight's good.
Yeah.
Weight was perfect.
Just took a little while.
I thought it would. For me, I thought it would.
Might have got out a bit on the ledge because it just didn't finish hard for them.
But you know what? It's good that it's wide like that. It makes the run back a little tougher.
Well, does he play the run back or does he just play the tap up?
Right, like that's a quarter rock.
No, half rock.
Yeah, you can see half with the intern hack waiter if you want.
I'm guessing Kevin's playing the out-turn run back.
Time? We don't have a time.
You like the tap, Kev?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, here we go.
Tap.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Bump this to the button. I hate this, but okay.
What looks easiest?
The intern tap looks easiest to me. Just because you need perfect line and weight on this one.
It's the second guard, not the whatever one you see.
No, this is.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, this is what the skipper wants.
Talk
good
to
for
us
him.
if we hit it. If we hit half high.
Yeah.
Center line
I
stone
think
and
that's
tap
max,
it up.
isn't it?
Speed's the same. It's the same speed as you threw that draw in 9, Kev. That's the speed. So similar weight.
Try and throw that weight.
Similar, no more.
That look like lots to you still, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this rock should curl a hair.
Okay, I like it.
What
Put
am
it
I
where you can
after?
trust it.
It's really T-line weight. He doesn't need any more than that, even though it's a raise. You got the brushers. It's getting that line, though.
Final stone right now. It's a stolen point. And John Epping has a spot booked
Line's
in
good.
the final against Mike McEwen.
Line's good.
Weight
Weight's
only
good.
can
We're
curl.
there. Line's good. Weight's real good.
Clean, line's good. All you
Kennedy
guys.
calling line.
Okay.
Trying to tap up that stone
it.
sitting top
Curl.
8.
curl.
Got to get it
Straight
full to the
tap.
Gotta
4.
curl again. Straight tap.
Go. Straight tap.
Go,
Got to
go,
get it
go,
up.
go, go,
Bring
go,
it
go,
up.
go.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up for the win.
Great weight. What a shot.
Well curl game.
Wonderful game. Make the final. Cooey's a winner, 7-6 over John Epping. So Sunday will be our championship day. Tomorrow evening, 7 Eastern Time, it'll be Mike McEwen against Kevin Cooey. That's the men's final. And the women's final will come your way at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Rachel Homan against Val Sweeting. Both winners will guarantee their spots in the Canadian Curling Trials. 2 years this very week in Ottawa to determine who will represent Canada in Korea. What a day it's been. What a wonderful way to finish a Saturday night here in Grand Prairie. So until we talk with you again tomorrow, thank you for joining us. The Canada Cup is here on Canada's sports leader. TSN Sports Center is next.